I don't know about that.
I'm pissed off tonight, everybody.
Oh, brother.
So here it comes. Here it comes. Let me put my glasses on so I can actually see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that would help.
I got to read the chat. Oh, boy. Giants stink it up, lose 5-3. Go ahead, Eric. Give him a big one. Give him the big one.
You want to give it to him?
Give it to him. They deserve it. How about 60 minutes of that crap? Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy, he's got all of them. He's got all the sound. All right, where do I start? All right, that's enough.
There we go.
That's enough of that crap. Okay.
Man.
All right. I'm just going to go off here because there's so much, and I don't even know where to start. I started taking some notes earlier, but I'm probably just going to go right off the hip. Just forget the notes. All right. Let's start off with this stinking lineup that Kapler throws out, or whoever's putting it out. Wilmer Flores is as hot as you got. He's your best hitter right now. Why is he sitting on the bench? Okay? Either put him at first base, DH, second base, find a spot for him in the lineup, okay? I don't get it. Your lineup sucks. You can't hit anybody. You scored how many runs in the last 3 games?
Six runs in the last 3 games.
Okay.
Averaging 2 runs a game.
Can we get the
yeah, I got it.
The loser raw guy out of here, you idiot. Probably AI anyway, and AI, you're an idiot too. Okay. Mario. Yeah, that's another point I'm going to bring up. Why is Matos sitting on the bench? Who got your 2 hits yesterday against the Reds? Who got 2 hits? Who? They only had 2 hits as a team. Who were they? Yeah, Flores and Matos. And where are they tonight? Both sitting on the bench. Because you got to do platoon crap at all costs. My goodness, make sure we get all of our lefties in there tonight so we don't have any lefties at the end of the game to come up. Let's throw up Flores in a situation where you got Casey Schmidt on deck. You don't think the Nationals know that he was 4 for his last 49 and they're going to give nothing for Flores to hit? I mean, they're lucky they got 2 strikes on him because they were trying to walk him. Both first pitches were 6-8 inches off the plate, and the stupid umpire called it a strike. So Flores got 1 pitch to hit, which was a mistake. So why not save I mean, I'm not your lineup stinks, but Wisely, he ain't hitting well either, but at least he's taking pitches and he's getting into full counts and he's hit the ball to the track. I don't know if it was tonight or the other night. Or is he the one? Yeah, he hit it off the guy made a leaping catch at the wall. Okay, so Wisely's starting to see the ball better. But I'm sorry, Casey Schmidt is lost right now. He's hitting 080 in his last 50 at bats.
He needs to go back down to AAA. He really does.
They don't have anybody to bring up though.
That's the problem. This is what they wanted. I mean,
I love Casey Schmidt. Okay, I'm a Casey Schmidt guy and I'll back him, but he's not going up there to the plate with confidence now. And why Kapler? You don't think? I mean, what is he thinking? I understand Flores. You think they're going to give something good for Flores to hit? No. They're going to walk him.
Yep.
And they did walk him. He was 0-2 and they still walked him. That tells you they didn't want to pitch to him.
Exactly.
They weren't coming in to Wilmer Flores, one of the hottest guys in baseball.
Because who was right behind him?
Schmidt. Exactly. Why didn't you save Flores for that spot? Go with Wisely. That's all you got. But you have no middle infielders. And David Villar's on the team. Why? Why is Isan Diaz on the 40-man roster if you're not going to use him? DFA him and put Tyler Fitzgerald on the 40-man roster, okay? Bring up another infielder. If you're not going to bring up Diaz, then get Fitzgerald up here. You don't have any other assets. Will Wilson, somebody. I mean, it's unbelievable.
And just so you know the Washington Nationals, they are the second worst team in the National League.
Yeah, they've only won 15 games at home.
Exactly.
Only Oakland had the worst home record in all of baseball. Oh, and Kansas City, I think, too. So they're like the fourth worst team in all of baseball, but they're a crappy team.
Yeah,
okay.
They're bad.
And the Giants have.
How about Wood? You haven't even got to Wood yet.
I haven't got to Wood yet. Yeah, it's just 2 more homers.
5 earned runs.
Yeah, Washington. Justin Kerwood just put up has beat the Giants 3 out of 4 this year. All right, it's time for Farhan to get his butt on the phone and make some deals. Okay,
more than one. This isn't one player away.
Here's a deal I would be calling about right now, and I don't care if you got to give up a little more than you need to. I'm calling Toronto right now. And they don't want to give up Whit Merrifield because they use him in left field or at second base. Tonight he was in left field, and they got Kevin Biggio, who's hitting like 200 at second base. I don't want Biggio. I want Whit Merrifield to play second base. And then when Estrada comes back, he can play left field. So to replace Merrifield, they need something similar. So I'm offering Austin Slater, and I'm offering Brett Wisely, Sean Manaea, and I might even have to throw in a mid-level pitcher like a Landon Roop or even a Joey Bart or a catcher or Elliot Ramos. Whatever it takes. I don't mind if I can get Merrifield for Slater, that's a plus. But if I got to give up Wisely, Manaea, a piece that they want, whether it be Ramos or a Landon Roop, somebody for the future. But I mean, Merrifield's 34, okay? He's got an option in his contract. But the Giants, that's the type of guy they need right now. And you might have to try and make a deal with a team that's not out of the playoffs and give them something. Because, Slater is a good player. He could play left field, and he can do what Merrifield does for Toronto, right? He could do that. But they need a second baseman. So you might have to give up somebody off the roster. I don't know. And Chardon, quit asking for the link. I don't want you on the show right now. Okay?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Give it a rest, Chardon. Give it a rest.
Oh my god.
Wait for your time. It's toward the end of the show.
Here it comes.
Go ahead. Explosion. Go ahead, Eric. Get the explosion.
Oh, you want the explosion? Okay.
I want the explosion for Chardon.
Let me find it. We got so many in here. Here we go.
Couple more.
Couple more?
Make sure you do them in. Get him. All right.
There you go.
All right, Chardon.
Oh my god.
Apology accepted. I'm on my rant right now. So I'm not going to ban you, Chardon. You're a good guy. I like you. Okay? I like you, Chardon. I'm just having a little fun. I'm ramped up tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm ramped up because I'm tired of seeing the dang lineup. What it is.
Does this mean anything? Justin Kerwin says Ramos is not in the River Cats lineup.
Well, good. Get him up here and get VR down. Please get another a guy that can have a little bit of pop.
Isn't Fitzgerald a middle infielder?
He's a middle infielder.
Then bring him up in.
Yeah, get. Hey, like I said, if Diaz is if you're gonna have Wisely and VR up in place of Diaz, then what's the point of Diaz being on the 40-man roster?
Yeah, there's no point. Exactly.
Just
And the
make a
times
spot.
the times that they've called him up, he hasn't done nothing.
Well, yeah, this is the problem with the Giants. They give nobody a real fair shake. But you know what? Getting back to Flores, he's your best hitter. He's your best hitter. He gives you a solid at bat every time. You know, is he going to hit 300 plus? Probably not, but he gives you an honest at bat, and he's hot. He hit 4 home runs in the Cincinnati series, right?
Yeah, he's pretty much the only one to hit home runs. He's pretty much the only one to hit home runs.
Yeah. He hit 4 home runs, and you stick him on the bench. You know, Kapler, wake up. Wake up. Come on. You're in a pennant race, and you got your hottest hitter sitting on the pine because you got a platoon. Then you platoon, and they bring in the lefties, and you don't know what to do because you don't have any righties. And then you bring in, you know, why not leave a lefty on the bench or two? You know, it's called put your best hitters out there like Matos and Flores. Just put the guys that put the bat on the ball and aren't striking out. How many more strikeouts tonight? 13? How many?
Oh, it was up there. Last time I looked, it was. I know there was at least 10
strikes. They took 7 called strikes.
Robert, who gives a shit if he won the franchise record? How deep did they go in the playoffs in 2021?
Come on, Robert.
Come on, dude. I don't give a shit about what they did for the franchise.
That's 21.
Record. They got eliminated in the DS. Come on.
I'm tired of this platoon crap. We're at it again. You know what? You had Sable, Yaz, and Conforto, and Peterson and Wade all in the lineup. Can't one of those guys stay on the bench for late innings?
Yeah, exactly.
One?
Right.
Come on. You shoot all your bullets in the first half of the game, and the end of the game, you have nothing left. But you have to send Casey Schmidt up with the bases loaded and the game on the line. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It absolutely doesn't make any sense. Again, this is just showing the weakness that this team had coming out of spring training, that everything had to fall into place. You couldn't have any kind of injuries. And then you got a manager, and I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell. Yeah, he's been doing good for a while, but it seems like he cannot come out of he's stuck in a rut in a certain way that he does business. There's no, it almost like if things start going sideways, he doesn't know how to react to that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And the Canthel kids got it right. It's about rhythm and a feel.
Yes.
And, you know, Flores is in a groove right now, and you sit his butt down.
Exactly. And that's what baseball is all about. It's about getting that rhythm. Once you're in that rhythm, you want to ride it. You know, of course, there's times that you may, you know, if he's feeling something, you got to maybe give him a day or come off the bench, but you got to put him out there.
And who puts this stupid lineup out? Is it Kapler or Gabe?
I don't even know.
I mean, Gabe or Kapler or Farhan? Who puts the lineup out? Is it some of the nerds behind the desk doing the statisticians working for Farhan? They're, you know, putting, hey, let's see what it spits out. It says, hey, change the lineup tonight. Never put somebody. Let's not put Matos in the same spot. He's 21. Let's mess with his head. Let's screw this guy up. Let's platoon this 21-year-old guy that's got potential. Let's not even put him in the second spot. Let's move him to 6th. Oh, no, let's put him 8th. Let's put him 9th. Let's put him 5th. You don't know where to bat him, Kapler. Put him in one spot and let him hit.
Yep, I agree. Yeah. And he hits better at the top of the lineup. We've seen it already. He did it all in the minor leagues. The times that he did bat in higher in the lineup when he was up at the big club, he was doing fine. But I agree. Hey, here's another thing. Look what he did with Ryan Walker. Why the hell did he throw him out there for you? He's one of your high leverage guys, and you're trying to blow his arm out by throwing 3 innings.
Well, he's not available now tomorrow if you need him.
Nope.
probably may not even be available Sunday. Who knows? It's just
It doesn't make sense.
it's unbelievable. You know, I mean, why would any free agent that is at the top of his game want to come here?
Exactly.
You know, you can't even expect, I mean, so they're going to platoon. The whole thing with the Schmidt thing was sending Flores up. And I understand Flores, 2 outs. This might be your only shot. But they're not going to pitch to him with Casey Schmidt on deck. You don't think that the manager of the Nationals, Davey Martinez, knows that you don't have any more infielders? I mean, you just took Wisely out. What are you going to do? Put VR at short? You're going to put Wilmer Flores at short? Probably would have been a better deal. I would have probably taken my chances and stuck Flores at short.
Yeah.
And but this is the problem. He batted all of his lefties early on because he's got to get all this advantage, and he has no lefties left on the bench tonight.
Exactly. You can't match up at the end of the game.
Why not? Gosh, Kepler, Farhan, you guys learn that you can't. It's a 9-inning game. Okay, you try and get all your advantages in the first 3 innings, 4 innings of the game, and you can't hit in the first 4 or 5 innings. When's the last time you had, probably it was against, who was it, against Cincinnati? The night they scored 11, I think they got 4 or 5 runs before the 5th inning.
Right.
That was it. They never score in the first 5 innings more than a run.
Right. Right.
I mean, here, go ahead and take over. I'm just going to go look at the last box scores for the last 15 games, and I'll bet you in the first 5 innings, I'll bet you they got 2 of the 15 games where they had more than 3 runs
in the 5th inning. Before the 5th inning.
By the 5th inning, yeah.
Glass half full, appreciate it. $4.99 super chat. I agree, Dan. Enough of this platoon crap, and no more Wood or Disco starts. Good Lord, they suck. Man, you said a mouthful there. Wood and Disco, they're just not. They don't have it. Robert, I don't give a crap what you're going to say about Wood and Disco about 5 innings. They're crap. They lose the game in 5 innings. Come on, dude. We don't need this shit anymore. We need someone who's going to actually come in and be a starting pitcher. Remember the beginning of the season? I don't know how many times we talked about this. We got 7 starters. And what does those 7 starters have gone? We got 2 out of the 7 who are worth a damn right now. Everyone else is up in the air. It's just garbage.
Okay. The 3 games against Cincinnati, they did not score more than a run by the 5th inning, except for the 11-10 game. They had 7 runs that game, the game they won 11-10. If we go back to Sunday against the Pirates, they had 3 runs in the 3rd inning. That was it, and they won. Then they got 5, and they got 1 inning, 3 runs. If we go to Saturday, July 15th, they won 3-1. They got 1 run in the 2nd and 2 in the 8th. Again, only 1 run. So there's 2 games. If we go to Friday, they won 6-4. They got 2 runs in the 5th. They didn't score in the first 4. We go back to before the All-Star break. They won 1-0 the last game. And then on Saturday, right before the All-Star game on July 8th, they won 5-3. They got 2 runs in the first one. Okay, there's a game they actually got all their runs before the 5th inning, 5 runs. But how often, I mean, I can keep going back and back, does it take for the Giants to score a run or 2 before the 5th inning?
Right.
So what is that telling you? It's not working. Whatever lineup you're throwing out there to start the game is not working. Save, mix it up. You don't have to platoon. And I mean, I'm convinced if they let them have 50 players, the Giants would if a right-handed pitcher was pitching and they had 15 position guys on the, or 14, whatever, they'd bat all lefties the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then if a righty came in, all the lefties would come out, and here come, you know, the opposite. It's just like we, you know, here's another thing. This team is so poorly constructed that your number one most expensive player that you're paying, Jock Peterson, you pinch hit for him with a 21-year-old in the ninth inning or eighth inning or whatever it was when Matos came up and pinch hit for Peterson. I'm not saying that's a horrible move because Jock has been awful and he got a home run tonight. But what does that say about Farhan going out and getting your DH and you got a pinch hit for him for a guy who doesn't have a lot of pop? I mean, let's just face it. Matos is not a home run hitter right now. Could he become a guy with some power? Yeah. But he's basically a line drive singles and doubles guy.
Correct. Which is fine because we did have guys in the lineup at one time that were always hitting the bomb. So it was nice to get him on base, but it's just not working right now. It's not. Oh, here's a great what Cameron said earlier. Kapler is a food critic, not a baseball manager. That's a pretty good. It was funny. I was in the car yesterday during the post game on KMBR. Papa and Lundhead came on right after the game, and they started with a commercial that Kapler had done for coffee. I don't know if it was a commercial or something, but he's talking about how he likes to put cinnamon in his coffee. And I was like,
you know what, Gabe? Manage your baseball team. I don't care what kind of coffee you like, what kind of foodie you eat, what kind of hamburgers you eat, that it's raw. You know, focus on your baseball team. Nobody wants to look at your foodie reviews during, especially during the middle of the season, you know? I mean, come on. You got time to put out little foodie reviews? Gosh. Get me a man's manager. Really? Got some guy giving foodie reviews sitting alone at some restaurant in San Francisco, filming it. Like, just eat the crap. We don't need to see it. Like, here we are. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is luscious. And, oh, this is the best burger and the juiciest burger in San Francisco, topped off with some beautiful red wine or white wine. What? You know what? Bring me Bruce Bochy, man. Come on. What manager in all of sports? Name me one, chat. Name me one or one manager, head coach in football or a basketball coach. And you can go to college too. Take college basketball, college baseball, college football. Name me one that's going to do a food review.
No, none.
And put it out there, especially during the middle of their season.
No, you ain't going to see it. Eddie F. makes a good point. Platoons is our only option. There's not enough talented players. Blame Farhan. He's the one that's buying people on the cheap. He's scraping the bottom of the barrel on some of these players. He wants to give free agent contracts to guys who are injured. What do you expect? This is the issue. Is he doing good with the farm system? Yes, we could say that we're seeing some rays of sunshine in the farm. But as far as everything else,
yeah, you guys want to see a picture of Kapler here? I'll put you a picture of Kapler.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm going to show you this guy. Tell me this guy wasn't doing roids while he was playing.
Oh, my God.
Tell me this.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, look at this guy. Hey, look at that guy, huh? Baseball genius. All right.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
hey, we're looking for a middle infielder. Yeah, we think we got the pitching staff that will get us to the playoffs right now. It's really coming around. Jeez. All right, here's Kapler on the cover of Exercise
Oh
magazine.
my
Wait a minute. I saw this online. Had to for men only?
God.
What the heck? Okay, tell me that this guy, and this is
Oh,
wait, what
man.
year? October 1999. He was still playing, right? Yeah, Kapler was still playing. This was 24 years ago. Tell me that's not a baseball player. Tell me, look at that neck. Tell me that guy wasn't doing roids while he was playing. Right in 99, when the height of the roids era was going with McGuire and Sosa, right? That was the era of the roids right there. That's not a baseball player, guys. Jeez. Unbelievable. So, it's just
Oh
unbelievable.
man.
I'm sweating like crazy in here, and I got
I bet.
I got it at 75 too. I'm taking
people
these
want you to move back.
I'm taking these headsets off and putting the earphones in.
Daniel Shabazz says, Dan, please move back to Concord. Glass half full. Thanks again. Donating another $4.99. Remember that time Kapler rated food using the 2080 scale? Oh, well, no way. He didn't do that. I'm sorry, the guy is a weirdo. He did not rate food on the 2080 scale. Come on. Tell me you're joking. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did he rate food on a 2080 scale, Dan?
Who, Kapler? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised.
Oh, I hope not.
I know. That's what I said.
I hope not. You know, it is amazing. And I don't know if Kapler is to blame for all of this. I'm getting on him.
We don't know.
We don't know. I mean,
but you have a point, and don't worry about food reviews when you got a team to manage.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. It's this guy that looks like the where'd it go? Where'd he go? Yeah. It's this guy that looks like the nerd behind everything.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you.
It's hard to tell. No one knows except, well, I'm sure someone knows. You'll just have to wait for the book to be written.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, look at all the men that left. Boch left.
Yep.
Posey retired.
The pitching guy. Remember their pitching guru? He left as well. The guy who runs that pitching clinic up north.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
He was actually part of the organization. And,
Sabes left. Who else left? The hitting instructor went to Texas.
Yeah, he went to Texas. He's the bench coach now. Yeah. Hey, Mark, good to see you on here.
Casale had a chance to resign. He left. I think some of these guys, they get around this stuff and they just like.
Here it comes. I knew it as soon as he threw up that picture.
Which picture?
Farhan.
What did they say?
It says, Haruku says, you're crushing Eric or Farhan.
I don't know. I mean, it's just one thing after another watching this. It's like, how about you go out there tomorrow, you're facing a righty. Jock hit a home run tonight. Let's put him back in the lineup. Yeah. All right. So here's your lineup. All right. How about if you need a lefty Wade hasn't done much in a long time. He's in a funk.
He's in a funk as well. Yep.
He hasn't been hitting. He's striking out more. He's swinging at bad pitches again.
He's not walking like he used to.
Yeah. He swung at ball 4 to lead off the game tonight. That was, 8 inches above the strike zone. If if he's got a back issue and he's got hamstring cramp or whatever, how about leaving the lefty on the bench for a little bit and start Flores at first? Okay, here would be your lineup. I'm just going to pencil your lineup in if it were me running this team. And I haven't even thought this through. I haven't looked at matchups as far as who's had good success off this pitcher. I'm just going off the top of my head, off of instinct. I'm leading off in center field with Matos. Okay.
What's up, Los? He says he's driving home from Tempe. I see the chat and host is on fire.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of I let the cannon loose tonight, man. Yeah, man, I was on full throttle. All right, let's make this lineup a little bit more athletic. Let's do something a little bit unique with this lineup. All right. I'm going to play with this here a little bit. Okay, I got a righty, lefty, righty.
Luigi, we're always down to be talking about some wrestling. We'll have to wait till see. I don't know if Los is. Hey, Los, you coming in tonight, or are you gonna be down for the count for tonight?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hold on. I think did Los say he was driving, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, have to give him one of those, huh? Especially he'll be home in 20. Yeah, we'll still be on.
I'm putting my lineup together for tomorrow night. You guys this is gonna be an interesting one. Maybe you guys will critique it. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Hey, Cameron says, Dan, I know you're not a drinker tonight, or you're not a drinker, but tonight I think we all need one. Cheers. That's pretty good.
Okay. I need a second baseman. I got my outfield.
Chardon, I saw that. I can read, buddy. Appreciate it, though. Oh, he goes, oh, man, it's too hot out here to hear them parts, bro. Oh, you missed it earlier, man. We really were letting loose earlier. What do we got here? Okay, Bora. This is what his lineup: Matos, Yaz, Davis, Conforto, Bailey, Estrada, Peterson, Schmidt, Wade Jr.
Where's his lineup?
I got it up there on the screen.
Okay. Matos. Mine's a little different.
Let's see what you got. We still haven't even talked about Alex Wood. We need to get into that too. I mean, I touched on it a little bit. It's just Wood and DeSclafani is not all it's going to do is sink your team right now. At this point of the season, you can't afford to throw them out there.
Yep. Who's his lineup? Okay. All right, here's my lineup. Scribble. All right.
All right, let's hear it.
Here it is. I got Matos leading off in center field.
I like it.
I got Blake Sable batting second in left field. I want some speed, guy that can go to the opposite way. You need a bunt. He can bunt.
Yeah, he can.
If you bat him second, I believe he'll go up with a different mentality. Instead of trying to hit the long ball a lot, he'll just try and make contact. I got J.D. Davis batting third. So I got right, left, right. And then I got left again. I got Conforto batting fourth in right field. I got Flores batting fifth, first base. I got my guy that can drive in runs not in second spot, fifth spot.
Okay.
I got Bailey catching at sixth. I got Jock being the DH since he hit a home run tonight. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have had Yaz. Wisely, eighth, second base. Schmidt, ninth. I've got 2 lefties on the bench, so I haven't shot everything I've got if I need something
that
late
makes
in the
sense.
game. Now I've got
now you can mix and match when you have to at the end of the game.
I'm not putting all my eggs right up front where I have no lefties at the end of the game. I've got Yaz and Wade, and if the situation comes up in the 7th inning, and I need to pinch hit for one of these right-handers, whether it be Matos for some reason or it's Schmidt or whatever, I've got a lefty that's a good hitter.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's a lefty on the mound, maybe that helps Schmidt. Maybe that helps Schmidt see something, But my goodness.
I like what MF says here. He says, Eric and Dan, would you send Schmidt down and trade for Tim Anderson?
Yes.
Can't be any worse than what they got thrown out there.
Yes, I would if I can get Tim Anderson and I don't have to give up
a
ton.
Here's the question. Me and Dan would agree, but would Farhan get that deal? And would he get that deal in time before someone else picks him up? I saw a report today. You saw the Diamondbacks are interested in Giolito. I'm telling you, the D-backs may wind up bypassing the Giants in as far as
there's deals that are out there right now. There was a smaller deal made today. I think the Cardinals traded somebody to the Blue Jays, I believe. I think I read that. Deals are going to start happening. I told you there'll be a deal by this weekend. Somebody's going to jump the gun. Always happens. We're on July 21st. Farhan should be out there, I mean, like I said, I would go after a guy like Whit Merrifield. He solves 2 of your problems. 1, you can play him at second base right now. 2, you can play him in left field when Estrada's back and you're facing a lefty. He plays a really good left field.
Yep.
I think Toronto might be interested if you gave him Slater and a couple of other pieces that they could use. That's not a big fall off for Toronto, except they lose some flexibility for the infield. But I don't think at this point in the career that Slater and Whitfield or Merrifield, thinking of Terry Whitfield and Whit Merrifield. I don't think Slater's a whole lot different than Merrifield as far as his bat from the right side. But if Toronto wants one of your younger prospects that, whether they want a Ramos or maybe they need pitching. Maybe they would take Ross Stripling back. I don't really want to give up Stripling at this point because they have nothing. You really don't. He's your third best option right now behind Webb and Cobb.
I know.
But if you could get them to take Wood or DeSclafani or Manaea, do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's a good point. Heroku says, why would the Blue Jays do that deal? They know who they have.
Yeah, the only thing, Haruku, is that if they got Slater to replace, and they really like to let's say they needed more pitching, and they were willing to take Manaea, who's used to the American League, who had his best success in the American League with the A's, or maybe they figure they can, Alex Wood, they could turn it around, or let's say they want a younger prospect like. A younger pitching prospect that might be, someone like you might have to give up somebody like a Mason Black or something like that.
You can't afford to give up Mason Black right now.
Well, you can and you can't because you don't know. I'm thinking of all these prospects that have come up in baseball. I was thinking of it tonight that some of these unbelievable prospects that do nothing. They never make it. They look good. you know.
Mason Black wasn't really high on the list, though, was it? I mean, he was a second rounder or a third rounder.
Third rounder.
So
but
it's
still, he's
compared, but he seems to be exceeding the guys who have been hyped up, like Harrison and Whisenhunt, though. Seems like he's taken a step above them.
Yeah. I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes if you want to get something that really helps you, you have to do something that helps them.
You do. Yeah.
And Slater and Merrifield are a little bit similar in the right. They bat with right-handed with some pop. Actually, Slater's probably got more power than Merrifield. Slater's a little younger. The only thing that I would go for Merrifield for is because he can play second base right now, you know. And you imagine if you had, you know, let's say you have Merrifield, Estrada, and Crawford, and either Crawford goes down or Estrada's not available, then, you know, if Crawford's not available, you can actually move Estrada over to short, you know, and you have Merrifield at second. They need somebody like that. And I don't know. That's why sometimes you have to overpay when you have a real desperate need. And, you know, Toronto's unlikely to do it because it could weaken them. But if they can get equal value in somebody like Slater, and you're giving up something that they could definitely use for their future, you know, Toronto's got to think, are they a team that can win it all this year? I mean, possibly if they get in. But, you know, they're not even a shoe-in to get in, are they?
Not a shoe-in. That American League East.
Let's take a look at the standings. The Giants have actually been fortunate today.
You know, because of loss. You might as well look at the out-of-town scoreboard before we do the standings, you think?
Yep, we're going to do that right now. Out-of-town scoreboard. Here we go. Out-of-town scoreboard. Let's look at the scores. All right, up on the screen.
Oh, hold on. I got something for these. Okay, here we go.
What do you got? Some farts?
When you announce some scores here.
All right. The Nationals beat the Gigantes 5-4.
Okay.
Angels continuing to win.
Oh,
8-5 over the Pirates in the bottom of the seventh. Do we have anything on that?
Hold on. Where is it at? There it is.
Yeah, I wonder what Ohtani's done in this game. Somebody said he'd given up 4 home runs in the chat. I don't know if that was true.
That too.
Did you see it?
I saw that in the chat too. We'll have to take a look at the box.
All right. Astros beat the A's.
Who cares?
Blue Jays lead 1-0 over the Mariners. Cubs beat the Cardinals. That's good. Cardinals were starting to string together a few wins.
But the Cubs are a bigger threat for the wild card, no?
Oh, that's true. Forgot that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rays beat the Orioles
3-0. They're back tied for first.
Yep.
Rockies beat the Marlins. Good one.
Whoa, no. We want to. That's a
good one. That's a cheer.
That's a good one. Yeah, here we go.
Padres are only 4 under 500, and looks like they may be making a little bit of a move.
Yeah. Soto hit 2 home runs.
Wow. Diamondbacks lose. That's good. We get a cheer there.
Yeah, let's get up here. Where's the cheer?
And the Mets and Red Sox were suspended in the fourth inning with some rain. And the Phillies lose. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Dodgers. Okay. They will probably win this division going away, as Ned said.
Ned said it. Yeah, he said they were going to win the West.
They're starting to hit. So let's take a look at the standings now.
Dayton, come on, buddy. We know it's fake, but it's fun. And it's not wrestling. It's wrestling.
All right.
It's wrestling.
There's the West. Giants, D-backs fall to 3 back of the Dodgers. They still hold a 7-game lead over the Padres. In the Central, Milwaukee loses and Cincinnati won. So that's getting a little closer. Game and a half. Cubbies are still 7.5 back. In the East, wow. Let's take a look at the wild card.
Yeah, this dude wild card, that was nasty.
All right. Wild card in American League. Where are the Angels? 5 out.
Oh boy. Yeah, they ain't gonna trade.
How did they get 5 out? I thought they were 4. They must have not played yesterday or something. Yep. They had maybe I can't remember if they had a day off. Anyway, they're 49-48. Game and a half behind the Yanks. Yanks finally win. Red Sox are 3 out. Right now, it's Tampa, Toronto, and Houston, all right there.
They're all right there, striking distance.
Wait a minute. Why is this in the way? Get out of the way. Why is that banner above Tampa there? What's going on? Come on, hit that.
Back out and go back into it. It may reset.
Golly. Let's see. Baseball been very, very good to me. Standings, wild card. All right, there we go. Okay. I thought Tampa and Baltimore were essentially tied, but they must be, because of percentage points, they must have Baltimore in first. Okay. So basically it's 3 teams fighting. Well, really 5 teams. I would still think the Angels are a long shot. I bet you less than 5% to make the playoffs.
Yeah, probably.
You got to overcome, all those teams, but good to see the Yankees outside looking in. And I'm hoping the Blue Jays do make the playoffs. So, because Brandon Belt's there. So anyway, there's the standings and then in the National League, you got the Giants a game and a half up on the Phillies and the Reds and the Marlins. So
look at that. And the Padres are only 5.5 out.
Yeah, you got 5 teams there fighting. If you stop it at the Marlins, you can add the Padres, but for right now, 5 teams fighting for 3 spots.
Yep.
So the Giants are still a game and a half, but this is the time where you should be pulling away. You should be beating up on, the Nationals stuff. Jeez. Anyway, there we go. There's your out of town scoreboard, up to date standings. Man,
Dan, let's get to Wood. What is he? Why do you keep throwing him out there? I know they probably ain't.
Have nothing, because they have nothing else.
Why not bring up Keaton Winn or Tristan Beck? They can't do any worse than what Wood's doing, right?
Correct. I don't know why they don't. Hopefully Harrison gets well and they can get him. I think Harrison would be, if he didn't have the hammy, I think he would have been up here. If Estrada and Crawford weren't hurt, Schmidt would be down. The Giants roster, let's just put it this way. They have a lot of holes in that roster construction. The fact that you have David Villar, Brett Wisely as your kind of backup infielders, I prefer Wisely at this point because he at least, can do a little bit more. He's Villar. Oh gosh, I don't know. Ramos is not in the lineup, you said, tonight?
No, he wasn't. So I wonder. Hey, Dan, did you get that message?
I just saw that. I just sent the wrong.
All you got to do is copy and paste that link up top.
Oh.
You could do that.
Right there, up the StreamYard one?
Yep. Just copy and paste it and then send it to him. You'd be good to go.
What happens if everybody else does that?
No, don't send it to.
No, can they?
No, you should be. No. Don't put it in the chat. Just can you?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the one that's. Okay, hold on. I see what you're saying. Let me copy.
But look what we got here. Let's see.
Do I have to do the HTTPS and everything?
Yeah. I don't know if you could do it through your laptop where you copy and paste and maybe email it to
Hold
them.
on. I'm gonna just back out. I'll be right back.
No, Luigi, I will not. I don't care about that crap. What do we got? VR is horrible. That is correct. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you, Senior. Yeah, it would be nice if he was younger, but I mean, he's still a hell of a baseball player. I'll tell you. His pitching may not be as good, but man, you can't ignore that bat that he has. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here at the trade deadline, who they get. What do we got here? Rap Album Depot. We need a inning eater, starting pitcher, or a table setter at the top of the order. Otherwise, it's going to be tough to do with anything in the postseason. The innings eater, starting pitching. Yeah, you need that for the regular season, but you also need a guy who's gonna deal. You need a, especially getting to the playoffs. You need someone more than just an innings eater. You need some quality. You need a quality arm for that third spot.
Yeah, MF says Luciano's better than VR and Wisely. Sure, bring him up.
Yeah, why not? He's
got more talent, raw talent.
I got another super chat there, Dan. I was going to take a look at the Sacramento River Cats box.
Oh, I got it right here, the River Cats box, if you want to see it or hear it. I was just looking at it.
Cool.
All right, so tonight they're losing 2-0 right now.
Oh, it's still seventh inning. Okay.
Yeah.
Luciano, 2 hits. Good to see.
Yeah, Luciano's DHing tonight, 2 for 3, 1 strikeout, hitting .333 at AAA now. So he must be, I don't know, what is he, 3 for 9, something like that.
Yeah, batting .333.
Yeah,
that's good.
Or is he 4 for 12? I don't know how many hits he's got. So, and we bring in Los, the man, the legend.
What's up, Los?
Hello, boys. How's everybody?
Oh, you missed the excitement.
I was gonna change when I got home, and I said, you know what? Let me just go on and let the show see how I dressed up.
Or the fedora, even. Look at that.
Yeah, you gotta bring that Bay Area swag to Arizona.
There you go. There you go.
Pretty good.
Brian Trujillo donates $2. Says if the season goes bad, Cap Farhan should be fired. If it went bad, they should be, but they won't be.
They won't be.
So, but thanks for the $2 donation. I agree.
Appreciate it.
If it did go bad, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I kind of lost it tonight, Los. I let my you'll have to go back and watch the beginning. I can't even reenact it. I can't even
I got out of the show and just was kind of looking. I let her drive and saying, oh shit, what was Dan? All the first comment I saw was, Dan, don't yell at me. I was like,
oh, you missed that.
What's going on here?
He went off on Chardall. He went,
oh,
don't ask about the link. I don't want to hear anything about the link right now.
Sometimes you got to go old school and spank your children.
Yeah, I was in the middle of my fiery monologue, and Chardall says, send me the link. I read it, and I said, don't ask for the link right now. Get out of here.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
Hold on. I think I can find it. I'll have it up for you in a
second.
second.
Yeah, that's right. Eric could go back and
hey,
why don't you play the whole beginning again, the first 5 minutes, and we can people coming in now, we'll pick up some more people.
All right. Oh, this is really hold on. I got to.
Yeah, this was earlier, recorded earlier. No, I'm just pissed off the whole stinking lineup. I don't like the way they run this team, whether it's Farhan or Kapler. They don't keep any bullets on the bench. They shoot all their bullets in the beginning by putting all their lefties up. They have nobody to come up and pinch hit late in the game because, they got first and first and third, and they brought Flores up with 2 outs in the was it the 7th inning, Eric, or 8th?
Oh my gosh, I can't
I think
even
it was
remember.
the top of the 7th. It was either the 7th or 8th. I can't remember. I'll have to look at.
I just watched the
play.
first couple of innings and I immediately didn't like the lineup because it's just like you leave no room for any movement later in the game.
End of game
That-
matchups. Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
To mix
And
and
you know what,
match.
Blows? They don't have
Yeah,
Flores, your hottest hitter, and he's on the bench to start
Yeah,
the
I
game.
saw that.
That is so stupid.
I
That is
saw
the most asinine, stupid, idiotic, moronic, dumbest
there we go.
thing I can think of, because play your best players.
Right.
Jeez.
All right,
Play
here
your
we
hottest
go. You ready
players
for this?
for sure.
Okay, this is the beginning. Recorded earlier, everybody.
Okay, let me make sure how this looks. Okay, I'll blow it up. Here we go. Woo!
Oh wow,
I don't
that
know
was
about
That was Ric Flair right there.
Yeah, I let it out.
Tonight, everybody.
that. Oh, brother.
So here it comes. Here it comes. Let me put my glasses on so I can actually see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that would help.
I got to read the chat. Oh, boy. Giants stink it up, lose 5-3. Go ahead, Eric. Give him a big one. Give him the big one.
You want to give it to him?
Give it to him. They deserve it. How about 60 minutes of that crap? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Thank God I didn't have you on. Thank God I didn't have you on the car.
He's got all of them. He's got all of them down. All right, where do I start? All right, that's enough. That's
There we
enough.
go.
That's enough of that crap.
Thank God I didn't have you on the car phone.
Yeah, that would have
one.
been.
Okay.
Man.
Like
All right,
wifey would have went crazy.
I'm just gonna go off here because there's so much.
Here
And
it
I don't even
goes.
know where to start. I started taking some notes earlier, but I'm just probably just gonna go right off the hip. Just
It's weird to watch
forget the
yourself
notes.
again.
All right. Let's start off with this stinking lineup that Kapler throws out, or whoever's putting it out. Wilmer Flores is as hot as you got. He's your best hitter right now. Why is he sitting on the bench? Okay. Either put him at first base, DH, second base, find a spot for him in the lineup. Okay. I don't get it. Your lineup sucks. You can't hit anybody. You scored how many runs in the last 3 games?
Six runs in the last 3 games.
Okay.
Averaging 2 runs a game.
Can we get the
Yeah, I got it.
loser raw guy out of here, you idiot? Probably AI anyway, and AI, you're an idiot too. Okay.
I
Mario.
love fired up Danny,
that's
man.
another point I'm going to bring up. Why is Matos sitting on the bench? Who got your 2 hits yesterday against the Reds? Who? Who got 2 hits? Who? They only had 2 hits as a team. Who were they? Yeah, Flores and Matos. And where are they tonight?
On the
Both
bench.
sitting on the bench. Because you got to do platoon crap at all costs. My goodness, make sure we get all of our lefties in there tonight so we don't have any lefties at the end of the game to come up. Let's throw up Flores in a situation where you got Casey Schmidt on deck. You don't think the Nationals know that he was 4 for his last 49 and they're going to give nothing for Flores to hit? I mean, they're lucky they got 2 strikes on him because they were trying to walk him. Both first pitches were 6-8 inches off the plate, and the stupid umpire called it a strike. So Flores got 1 pitch to hit, which was a mistake. So why not save Flores? I mean, I'm not your lineup stinks, but Wisely, he ain't hitting well either, but at least he's taking pitches and he's getting into full counts and he's hit the ball to the track. I don't know if it was tonight or the other night. Or is he the one? Yeah, he hit it off the guy made a leaping catch at the wall. Okay, so Wisely's starting to see the ball better. But I'm sorry, Casey Schmidt is lost right now.
You want me to get to the
hitting
Chardol?
80 in his last
right.
50 at bats.
He needs to go back down to AAA. He really does.
They don't have anybody to bring up though.
That's the problem. This is what they wanted. I mean,
I love Casey Schmidt. Okay, I'm a Casey Schmidt guy, and I'll back him, but he's not going up there to the plate with confidence right now. And why Kapler? You don't think? I mean,
what is he thinking?
I don't know.
understand Flores. You think they're going to give somebody something good for Flores to hit? No. They're going to walk him.
Yep.
And they did walk him. He was 0-2 and they still walked him. That tells you they didn't want to pitch to him.
Exactly.
They weren't coming in to Wilmer Flores, one of the hottest guys in
Because
baseball.
who was right behind him?
Schmidt. Exactly. Exactly. Why didn't you save Flores for that spot? Go with Wisely. That's all you got. But you have no middle infielders. And David Villar's on the team. Why? Why is Isan Diaz on the 40-man roster if you're not going to use him? DFA him and put Tyler Fitzgerald on the 40-man roster, okay? Bring up another infielder. If you're not going to bring up Diaz, then get Fitzgerald up here. You don't have any other assets. Will Wilson, somebody. I mean, it's unbelievable.
And just so you know the Washington Nationals, they are the second worst team in the National League.
Yeah, they've only won 15 games at home.
Exactly.
Only Oakland had the worst home record in all of baseball. Oh, and Kansas City, I think, too. So they're like the fourth worst team in all of baseball, but they're a crappy team.
Yeah,
okay.
they're bad.
And the Giants have.
How about Wood? You haven't even got to Wood yet.
I haven't got to Wood yet. Yeah, it's just 2 more homers.
500 runs.
Yeah, Washington. Justin Kerwood just put up has beat the Giants 3 out of 4 this year. All right, it's time for Farhan to get his butt on the phone and make some deals. Okay,
More than one. This isn't one player away.
Here's a deal I would be calling about right now, and I don't care if you got to give up a little more than you need to. I'm calling Toronto right now, and they don't want to give up Whit Merrifield because they use him in left field or at second base. Tonight he was in left field, and they got Kevin Biggio, who's hitting like 200 at second base. I don't want Biggio. I want Whit Merrifield to play second base. And then when Estrada comes back, he can play left field. So to replace Merrifield, they need something similar. So I'm offering Austin Slater, and I'm offering Brett Wisely, Sean Manaea, and I might even have to throw in a mid-level pitcher like a Landon Roop or even a Joey Bart or a catcher or Elliot Ramos. Whatever it takes. I don't mind. If I can get Merrifield for Slater, that's a plus. But if I got to give up Wisely, Manaea, a piece that they want, whether it be Ramos or a Landon Roop, somebody for the future. But I mean, Merrifield's 34. Okay, he's got an option in his contract. But the Giants, that's the type of guy they need right now. And you might have to try and make a deal with a team that's not out of the playoffs and give them something, because Slater is a good player. He could play left field and he can do what Merrifield does for Toronto, right? He could do that, but they need a second baseman, so you might have to give up somebody off the roster. I don't know. And Chardon, quit asking for the link. I don't want you on the show right now. Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I think he.
Oh my
scared.
God.
Buster.
Give it a rest, Chardon.
That one.
Give it a rest.
Oh my
Wait for your time. It's toward the end of the show.
Here it comes.
Go ahead. Explosion. Go ahead, Eric. Get the explosion.
Oh, you want the explosion? Okay.
I want the explosion for Chardon.
Let me find it. We got so many in here. Here we go.
Couple more.
Couple more.
Make sure you do them in. Get him. All right.
There you go.
All right, Chardon.
Oh my God.
Apology accepted.
My goodness.
Yeah,
Good.
I said I like Chardon. I told him it's okay. Mark Graves did finally kill the fly.
Oh man.
Oh, we like
You
Chardon.
can't kill the fly.
You can't kill the fly. That's right. He's still around. He's always going to come back. He's out there buzzing away.
All right, so let me. I switched hats because I'm going to put on my Robert Rothberg optimistic hat here for a second and just say that.
Oh,
in
I'm
the
going
game of
full
baseball-
Greg Dayton tonight, man. I'm telling you, the Giants are not going to fade.
I'm going to go back to Greg Dayton here in a minute, but just let me wear Rothberg's hat and just say that every team always kind of has another team that they kind of own, even if they're not good. Every season, it's like, how are they losing to that team? So let's just say the Nationals, for some reason, have the Giants number, even though as crap as they are. That's my optimistic Robert Rothberg take of the day. Now, let me go back to Dayton and say the Giants are what we thought the Giants are. They're about an average team. They're a 500 team, and it's coming to fruition. They don't really hit. They don't really have speed. They don't really have a lot of power, and they have two good starters. So
I don't know
There you
how
go.
they're 10 games over 500, to be honest. They've had
I said that the other day.
streak.
I don't know either.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They've had a 10-game winning streak and a 7-game winning streak. I think it's a roster when Conforto is producing, and I mean, if you got Conforto, Yaz, and Peterson all going at the same time, it could be, a really formidable team, and something to be reckoned with. But these guys are.
That is a weird stat that Mark I put it up there on the screen. San Francisco's top 3
Wow.
versus win. Yeah. But 19th versus
There you
losing
go.
teams. How the hell is it?
There you go.
You know what it is? What is it that I remember you guys talking about this? When they play up to the high teams,
they play to their
don't play up to-
competition.
but I also
They
heard
play
it's
to the
like
level
it
of
could
their
be an
competition.
issue. It could be an issue with the team that where you can't beat the lower guys, but you could be. I don't know. There's some. I remember you guys.
I don't know.
talking about
Graves
this.
makes a good point
Okay,
here.
good.
They're not a lineup's not great. That's why you have to play the guys that are hot and not by the stinking computer. Exactly, Mark. This is what
point.
really, really frustrates me. Look, Bochy had a rule. You hit a home run,
You're in the lineup.
you're in the lineup the next game. Okay. Why? Just, hey, a guy gets a hold of one. It takes a lot to hit a home run in Major League Baseball. You really got to time it, and you got to get the barrel on the ball. I mean, you really got to hit it up. So get the guys that hit home runs or get hits. I mean, and again, here's my lineup for tomorrow night's game, Los. I went with something completely different because I'm tired of them screwing around with a 21-year-old guy like Matos, putting him anywhere from 2nd to 9th to 5th to 4th to 6th to 7th to 8th. They move this kid all around. Just put him at the top of the order. You notice tonight, Hunter Pence said, because CJ Abrams got a couple of hits, hit a home run, and he made the comment that he's really doing well in the leadoff spot. And he says, some ball players just do better in certain spots of the lineup where they feel more comfortable and they know where they're going to be. Matos is a guy that's batted at the top of the order 1, 2 most of his life. He's not a guy that, So to me, here's my lineup for tomorrow. And I went a little unconventional. I put Matos in center, leading off. I put Blake Sable batting second in left field. The reason I put Sable there, because he can spray the ball all over the field. And if he's up with men on base, he tends to do better than Solo a lot. Plus he can bunt. I got JD Davis at third base, and then Conforto in right field, Flores first base. So far I'm right, left. Then I got Bailey, who's a switch hitter, catching at 6th. I got Jock all the way down at 7th. I don't think he's, he got a home run tonight, but you need some pop down at the bottom of the order too. They got nothing. So I got Peterson 7th. by default, because they have nobody in the middle infield, you got Wisely at second and eighth and Schmidt ninth. I'd be working on a trade, as I said earlier, to get. But here's the deal. Here's what I'm doing. I'm keeping Wade and Yaz on the bench for two reasons. One, neither one are hitting right now. Okay. And two, I'm going to put them on the. They need a little rest. Yaz, you don't want to keep playing Yaz every day and then have that hammy go again.
Mm-hmm.
Two, Wade's been hurt, and he's starting to swing at bad pitches where he used to, was not. And three, you have bullets left at the end of the game. All of a sudden, Schmidt comes up. You got a lefty if he's facing a righty. You can throw in Wade or Yaz. Or let's say you want to pinch hit for Matos at that point, and Yaz, it's a good matchup. But don't put it all out there in the beginning, all your righties or all your lefties, because you have nothing left at the end of the game as they did tonight. They had to let Casey Schmidt bat. I'll tell you, if you had a situation where you had a lefty on the bench and it was late in the game and you somehow took the lead, you could probably get by for an inning or two with Flores at short and VR at second. Is it great? No, it's not that great at all. But it beats losing, not getting any runs in and losing the game. I mean,
huge problem.
You had a less than 10% chance of Schmidt getting a hit in that spot.
Right.
He's hitting 4 for his last 50, Los.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's 0.8. 0.80.
That's really cold.
That's cold. And it's, you know what? It's not like any of them are, tough luck line drives. They're strikeouts. They're weak little flares.
He's not squaring anything up.
Nothing.
On the
Nothing. He's yeah. And
they gave him a good run too. They were not impatient with him. They gave him a good run. More than they gave Ramos.
Well, they had to by default too, because they have no infielders.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Big problem the Giants always have is they don't have anywhere close to a superstar in their lineup. You hear this all the time. When this guy gets hot, he can carry a team. For the Giants to score 4 or 5 runs a game, they got to have 4 guys hot.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. They don't have one guy that can carry the team, maybe not even 2. They need 3 or 4 guys. Like you said, Conforto's got to be hitting bombs. So does Jock. So does Yaz. And then maybe one of the other guys. And then they're a good scoring team. But they don't have one guy that can carry a team. Not even close.
Yeah, notice that little ticker going across the bottom. Tony Bennett passed away this morning at 96. Long-time
lived a long life.
Legend. And Giants play the song I Left My Heart in San Francisco after every win at home. I was hoping to play it tonight, but it was not on the list. He had a few songs on this list that I have royalty rights to be able to do, but he had Chicago on there, but not I Left My Heart in San Francisco. So that would have been awesome to open the show with that, but we can't play it. Otherwise we get a strike, and we don't need any strikes. Giants take enough of them for us. 7 called strikeouts tonight. One inning, all 3 guys called strike 3. I kid you not.
What was the total amount? Did you find out what the total amount of strikeouts there were?
Let me look. And I agree, Lou, we do need somebody like a Cody Bellinger, a spark. Giants. Hey, look, the Giants either go for it this year or just sell off. Okay, you're either going to go for making the playoffs and trying to make a run. Farhan thinks they can win the whole thing. He said that basically today.
Yeah.
You either are going to go for it this year and really do something and make some moves, or you're just going to build for the future. But none of this. Don't give me any of these fringe deals that you pull up.
Mark's got it. Mark's got it. It's 12 tonight.
Oh, thank you. I don't have to look it up.
No problem.
12 more Ks. Where are they at?
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Where are they at? I bet you they're in the top 3 of the league still.
This is why they call football a mistress and baseball a marriage, because a few days ago the Giants were everything. They were the shit. Oh my God, they're just coming out so damn hot. And 2 days later, your team, your wife, gets on your damn nerves, and you're like, get out of here. What's wrong with you? And that's why baseball is a marriage, everybody.
Hey, Dan, they are ranked third.
Better for worse.
Third, I was right.
927 strikeouts.
What are they on pace for?
I don't know. What is that equal? Minnesota
920. What's their record now? 54 and 44?
is,
What is their record?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think they're 10 games over.
Okay. So
Minnesota's got over 1,009 strikeouts.
Okay, so the Giants are 54 and 44.
About the
So they played 98 games. They have 64 left. How many strikeouts?
927.
927. They're averaging 9.45 strikeouts a game times 162. They're on pace for 1,532 strikeouts. How many? What's the record? I think it's something like 1,700 or
Something. I thought it was like around 1,800 though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still bad.
Hey Dan, have you had a mango? I actually did have a mango tonight, Chardal. Why do you ask that? Do I have mango in my teeth or something? Oh man. Hey, what's the current odds on the Giants making the playoffs right now? Do we
It's
have
probably still up there because
it earlier in the week it had reached 78%.
oh, that's interesting. I wonder where it is now.
Yeah, after they won those 2 against Cincinnati and went 13 over. Let me see. How do I find that? There's a place that gives playoff odds. It's probably, maybe it's FanDuel. I don't know. Let me check my FanDuel account.
Real quick, who was the Met that got hurt today? I forgot.
Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham got hurt. So
Yeah, he's a trade candidate. This is why you don't wait if you're looking to move guys. You wait too long, and now Pham may not even be. I don't know how serious it was, but it's possible that he's not going to be available.
what kind of injury was it?
I don't know. They said running out of double play, so my guess is a hamstring.
Hamstring.
Yeah.
Fangraphs has him at 70, according to Bora.
I was just looking up Fangraphs. There we go.
Who are you looking at before?
What's that?
What betting place had the Giants at 78 last week?
I don't know who it was. I just heard it. Can't remember. Might have been Fangraphs, but might have been somebody else. But they were, I don't know.
No, glass half full. I've already had enough of this, though. He keeps talking, and it's not anything. You can't believe a word the guy says. I'm sorry. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh, as Bora said, it was Fangraphs that had him at 78% last week. So they dropped 8%.
Well, yeah.
Let me ask you guys.
In 3 in a row.
Let me ask you guys this: what would it take for the Giants to fire Farhan and Kaplan?
I don't even know, man.
I mean, what would it exactly take? I'm just curious. Would they have to finish close to last place?
I think just following. I think falling off the wagon this year, and then him not making any deals of any significance at the trade deadline, and then all of a sudden they fall and they finish below 500, and something that catastrophic, they might consider it, because I think there would be an uproar. But I still don't think they would do it. I don't think.
Now that's funny.
I don't either.
That's funny. I wonder if the Angels will be eyeing Logan Webb. I wouldn't be surprised if teams are already calling on the Giants about. I wouldn't be surprised.
He's got
Ned says they do that all the time.
Contract. He's got
he
a
does.
really reasonable contract for a really good pitcher.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they would give up the farm for Webb.
Oh, Yeah,
He's our best pitcher. I would hate to give him up.
yeah. I mean, if you got, would you do that if you got and you had to give up Luciano and let's say McRae and Webb for Ohtani, and Ohtani part of the deal was Ohtani was signing with you for 7-8 years. Would you do that?
I think I would.
Man,
I think I would. As good as Webb is, Ohtani's going to put people in the seats.
He
so
will.
they'll make up.
but to your point that you brought up the other day, is that one player going to make a difference for this team right now?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
Just doesn't have anybody hitting around him from a market.
Hey, the Giants have to develop a young player that is a real threat behind him.
Yes.
And I don't know. That might be Luciano. I don't see anybody in the current lineup that bats behind Ohtani that scares the opponent at all.
Eric, after you get Ohtani, then you call the White Sox and you go get Luis Robert.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, that's aggressive. That's really being ballsy.
Now that's aggressive. Now you got a legitimate 3-4 hitter right there.
Yeah, and now you got some protection.
How are you getting Luis Robert?
What did you give up for Ohtani? Webb, Luciano, and who?
McRae.
Somebody like a McRae or something like that.
One of those.
You'd have to give up probably a Whisenhunt. Whisenhunt would
Harrison,
have to be
Whisenhunt or Black. They would have to. The Giants would have to say, okay, which of those three do we really, really want that we really feel can come up?
Well, you could give up Brown. You could give up Brown because now you got a center fielder in Robert.
There you go.
I just don't see it actually ever happening. I don't actually even see the Giants. I don't see the Giants in play for Ohtani at all.
No.
At the trade deadline, and they're going to do the same dang thing next year in the offseason. If he hits free agency, they're going to tease and they're going to finish second to the Dodgers, and it's going to be like it's Giants Dodgers.
Well, I mean, think about it. If you're a free agent, if he goes to the Dodgers, look at the protection he has. Freeman and Betts, Muncy, Will Smith. I mean,
he ain't coming to the Giants. No. I'm telling you, I said it the other night. I was just throwing it out there. Yeah, maybe just to be different.
Yeah.
The more I thought about it afterwards, I see him going to Texas before coming to the Giants. I'll tell you the thing that interests me is I just read this article, NPB players to watch, July, from Japan. There is Yamamoto. He's with the Oryx Buffaloes, 24-year-old right-hander. Maintained his excellent form through June, through the All-Star break. He's got a 1.74 ERA, solid 28.7% K rate, impressive 3.3% base on ball percentage.
Wow, so he doesn't walk at all. Holy crap.
Thrown 93 in a third innings pitched. He's a guy, contract in excess of $200 million, doesn't seem outlandish if he can remain healthy and productive. He's the number one guy. Shoto Amanaga with Yokohama, 29-year-old lefty.
That's old.
Little old, but right in his prime. He probably wouldn't. Yoki Matsui, a third guy. He throws. He's got a 0.55 ERA in 34 appearances. Must be a reliever. 23 saves. Yeah. But there's one guy that's throwing 103 miles an hour over there. But heck, there's like a bunch of these guys. And then the young guys to watch, they put Murakami. Isn't that the guy you mentioned?
Murakami, yeah, yes. He's a hitter.
So I want.
Continues to look more like his Triple Crown winning self, following up a strong June with a few solid weeks to finish up half season. Now, that's a guy. Why not go after him and then
He'll
see
sign
if
somewhere else. He ain't
get
gonna come to the
Ohtani.
Giants.
I mean, go put that money and get 2 or 3 of those. Get a couple of starting pitchers, the top pitchers, and go get the top hitter.
The problem is the Giants have tried. Giants tried to get Ohtani and struck out. They tried to get Suzuki. They struck out. They tried to get Senga. They struck out. They can't get these guys.
Well,
I don't know what
they don't pay enough. These guys got to.
But they're not like.
Yeah,
egregious.
you got to offer more. You got to offer more, and Farhan doesn't. Farhan wants to get the deal always. Farhan waits until the end when everything's picked over, and then he's stuck, and then he has to get the injured guys, and he has to give them opt-outs just to get them. Yeah. Hey, look, come here, and I'll give you an opt-out after the first year.
Yeah,
I got an idea. Dan, are you ready?
Yeah.
The next time you go to the Philippines, I'm gonna come with you. We're gonna take a quick detour to Japan. I'm gonna bring you one of my hats like this. We're gonna sit in the stands with cigars in our mouths, and we're gonna scout some damn good Japanese players for the Giants.
Oh, that would be great. I would love to go watch some basketball.
Hey, that is on my bucket list. I would love to go see a professional game in Japan. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's kind of what's happened tonight. Giants just ate it big time. Tomorrow, we'll come back on at 8 again tomorrow.
Sounds good.
But Chardal, it's Lou Marston says Farhan always says he tried.
Yeah,
we were close. Yeah. Only so let's
broken record, man. Broken record.
What? Let's bring in the Fly for 5 minutes. 5 minutes only.
And then we shut it down.
Then we're shutting it down. You ready to come in, Fly? Go ahead and put that link in there for the Fly.
Got it.
Stay with us, chat. He's coming in with some heavy artillery tonight.
Oh, my gosh.
You better be on your game, Chardal.
Again, Chardal. I want some thought-provoking, very fleshed-out question that just blows us away.
Come on. Be on your game. No repeat questions. Know who your top 5 Bay Area sports guys. Know who's your top 5 fast food restaurants.
No top 5s tonight.
Maybe change it to top 3.
How about top nothing? I would just want to hear a good question.
And what did we think about the game? We just talked.
Yeah, we already talked about the game, Chardal, so we're not going to talk about the game. Is he nearby? He's got the link. The call is out. This Fly is from Arizona, flying up to the Bay Area right now, trying to find Chardal. Where is he? Come on, Fly Doll. He may not be coming in.
All right. Well, he lost his chance.
I think he got scared off in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe. That's possible.
Dan freaked him out, man.
I told him he'd come on at the end. I did apologize. I said I like Chardal. He just got me a little bit when I was not in the mood tonight for any begging. But maybe he's taking it off tonight. Okay. Chardal, there it is in the chat. Anybody else want to come in? Close us out? 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Give us your best takes.
There it is. The link's right there. It's in the chat.
Is William Rays in here tonight, Eric?
I haven't seen him.
The great William Rays doesn't want none in wrestling.
So it was a tough loss tonight. I just wish they would just play.
It's because of the team they're playing, and you just came off of a 2-game losing streak, and then you come in and you stink. And the third game is a to be determined pitcher, so you already know what that means.
They're going to
You
throw a
know,
lefty.
Bullpen game, Ryan Walker.
Yeah.
Oh, for the Giants, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Tomorrow's
Sunday.
a tough game. You got Webb against Josiah Gray.
That's going to be a good matchup.
That's a good matchup.
Gray's a
I
good
know
pitcher.
I know he's going to throw all the lefties out there again tomorrow.
I'm
My
sure he will.
guess is, and Sable got a hit tonight, and he'll probably get benched. He'll probably put Flores in the lineup at first base. No, he'll probably put him in DH, and watch. He'll put Jock out in left field.
Oh, we
Troc.
got someone in here. Troc.
DH and maybe play JD Davis at first.
Yeah.
All right, let's welcome to the show. Troc.
Well, thank you, boys. I don't want to put my picture on. I'm having a cocktail, hanging out, enjoying you guys. But
Awesome.
for baseball's sake and wrestling's sake, if you can build an all-star team off of WWF or pro wrestling and stack them on a position to build a baseball squad, who would you pick and where would you go? Let's just put it all together, bros. Let's do it.
Holy crap. I like the way this guy thinks, Los.
I love that question. Okay, let's go.
Man.
I'll Eric, you start, and I'll go position. You start with the catcher.
Oh, okay. Who would I have as a catcher?
This is all-star. Is this a catcher?
All-star? Yeah.
No, you're going to make a wrestler the catcher. Okay, I got you.
All the positions are going to be wrestlers.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
you guys,
who do we want as a catcher?
Oh, yeah. I came with the screwball boys. Come on. Trying to mesh
that's
all the
good.
good things. I got tired of Farhan and Kapler and just kind of went, zig and zag here.
I'm feeling you. I like it. Oh, who would be a good catcher? Someone who would be good behind a dish.
he's got to be smart.
Yeah, he's got to be smart.
He's kind of be the
Got to be
leader.
cerebral.
Got to be kind of the leader,
Mm,
the quiet leader.
maybe Triple H. They called him the cerebral assassin, right?
There
So
you
you're
go.
talking about someone that wants to be smart behind a dish? Yeah, let's go. Triple H behind a dish.
All right, Triple H. We'll pick the lineup, or we'll pick the positions, and then I get the lineup too after that. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
are we just going WWE or are we going WCW,
WCW too,
NWA
right?
too?
you might as well go. Oh, you got all time. Yeah, you're
Let's
going
go.
those beautiful, 2000s, as
We
well.
go all
So.
time. So I'm gonna probably at first base go with an athletic, tall dude because I like tall first basemen with some
Andre the
power.
Giant.
I'm gonna go with the great one, The Rock,
Oh, the Rock at first base. Okay.
at first base.
Okay.
Because I need power. This is Carlos Los as a general manager. I'm not having like a Lamont
Gotcha.
Wade little tiny ass wrestler at first. I'm gonna have a power hitter that hits 35
I like it.
plus,
I like it.
has 100 RBIs and is athletic. So second
I'm gonna tell you
base.
something right now. Second base, Rey Mysterio. I think he could pick it at second.
Well, that's a good one.
Rey Mysterio at second base.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh,
Shortstop.
Ted.
I don't know any of
Shortstop's
these
gotta be. Shortstop's got to be athletic. Got a good arm. I'm gonna go Shawn Michaels at short.
I like that.
Oh,
Shawn Michaels. In
Shawn
shortstop.
Michaels,
HBK.
the showstopper.
Can he
Nice.
throw guys
Okay.
over his head?
Now we got to go third base.
Third base has got to be a bigger dude with some power.
You got to have some power. Yeah.
How about Ooh,
I got one.
he's
I got
gotta-
one.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Go for third base.
I
then.
got one for third base. Big dude with power and athletic. We're going
Hulk Hogan?
WCW.
Big Daddy Kane.
This is Sting.
Oh,
Stinger.
I'm going with the
Sting
Stinger.
at third base. I like that. Damn,
Sting
man.
at third base.
You guys,
Okay.
this is great. I'm
All
Now
right.
we have to go outfield.
Outfield. Where do you want to start?
Let's
Left
go.
field,
Let's start
7, 8, 9.
right field. Let's start right
Oh,
field.
right
work
field?
the
Start
way
right
right.
field.
Yeah.
Right field's
Gotta have a
gotta
good
have a big
arm.
arm
Yep.
and cover a lot of ground. Let's see who is athletic and has a big arm. Well,
thinking.
I mean, how do we know wrestlers have a big arm? But let's just say
Exactly.
somebody that's looks like a typical power hitter.
Let's see.
You want to go back a
This
bit?
is your
Let's
Aaron
go
Judge
Hulkster.
guy.
I'm thinking.
The Hulk?
The Hulk.
No,
Hulk-
not an
Well,
outfield.
he's He's an infielder. The Hulk would be an infielder.
You know what?
Hulk might be my DH.
Heroku just mentioned it. The shirt you wore yesterday. How about Macho Man in right field?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little Macho Man.
got the
Born
Macho
June
Man.
16th. Fun fact: it was born June 16th. So
Hey, well, there you go.
Macho Man in right field. In center field, this guy's got to be fast.
Yep.
Who is somebody really fast?
He's
in
got to be
wrestling?
like your most athletic guy out there.
Jimmy Snuka.
No,
Superfly? I thought about that
he
too.
wasn't. That's a really good question. I'm just thinking of athletic. Maybe Mysterio would be better center fielder than second base.
Yeah, but he's small. He's kind of small.
He is
That's why I
short.
said second base.
what a wiry guy, the Miz.
The Miz?
Yeah.
Logan says he says Christian. What about Edge and Christian flying around, running in the outfield?
Oh,
Yeah.
Edge and Christian.
that's a good
yeah.
one.
Either one of those guys. That's good. Who brought that up?
Edge and Christian would be
Logan.
good.
Logan. Good job. Ricky the
Uh,
Dragon Steamboat. I was thinking
I
of
was
him.
just gonna say Ricky Steamboat.
Yep.
He was really athletic.
We could put him out in left field. That's fine.
Yeah.
Now the starting rotation. Oh, do you want to just go one starting pitcher, one closer?
We gotta get a DH too. I mean, we might as well get a
Oh,
DH.
DH
We got
Goldberg.
extra
I'll say
all-star.
Goldberg for DH.
Hey, Eric. I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
We don't even know if these guys are righty or lefty.
No.
We might have an all right-handed lineup. But, oh well.
Who cares? You're just going with the best athletes, man.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We're
So
not doing
going
the
with
Farhan method.
Goldberg
This is all
at DH.
computer algorithms. This is all it is right here. That's all. We don't care.
I like
Yeah.
this, man. Holy criminy.
So I'm one of my starting pitchers is going to be similar to Sean Jelly, no H. He's 6'10". He is the legend, and he is the Undertaker.
Oh,
My number one starting
Wow.
6'10" with
6
that
foot-
hat coming on out to the rotation,
yeah, that's
taking
pretty
it
good.
off and
I like
rolling his eyes in the back of his head to scare the hitters. I'm
Coming
going
out
with
with the
Undertaker.
purple lights everywhere. Yeah. The
That's
flames going
intimidating.
off on all the bases.
See,
Yeah.
I would see Undertaker as the closer coming.
I
in.
could see him as a closer. Ric
Yeah,
Flair.
that's a good call for one inning. Yeah,
I might go,
switch that.
Ric Flair or
Ric
Steve
Flair.
Nash if you want that big,
Ooh,
maybe
Steve
a
Nash,
relief,
Yeah.
a guy
What
coming
about
in.
Steve Austin?
See, Steve Austin, what would he?
Oh, he might be the manager. That attitude.
There
that
you
comes
go.
in, that manager that comes in and just gets
Yes.
it together, barks at. Could you imagine the promo? Him cracking beers over an umpire, and just jumping out on him. How great would that be?
Yes, I
Walter
love it.
Matthau and the Bad News
I
Bears.
love it.
Stone Cold.
Steve Austin as the skipper. I
This
like
is kind
it.
of like the
Man,
this is kind of like the Savannah Bananas, huh? I mean, this is like you
That
get
would be
entertainment
so
in your
awesome,
baseball
man.
team.
could
Oh,
you
that'd be great.
imagine? Damn, that would be awesome.
My number 2 starter for us old G's that know WCW is going to be the Russian sickle Nikita Koloff.
Oh, you're like Nikita Koloff.
Love
Yeah.
Nikita.
There it is.
He likes Nikita.
Love
Man,
Nikita.
I like that. That was fun.
Oh, we're not done. We only got 2 guys in the rotation.
Oh, you want to
Well, no,
we're gonna
we got-
finish
oh,
it?
got it.
all the way. Okay, here we go.
Who's your Farhan?
Oh shit.
Who's the guy that's calling all the?
McMahon, I guess, right?
Who?
Vince.
Oh, McMahon would probably be
Vince.
Shane O'Mac was going to be
Jane
him.
O'Mac, the son.
Shane O'Mac, Shane's kid or McMahon's
Oh,
kid.
his or it could it be what's his name?
No, you know who's going to be? You know who's
Eric
gonna be
Bischoff.
Farhan?
Eric
No.
Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff will be good for Kapler, and then Farhan's going to be Gilbert. I think that would be.
My
Oh, man.
Mike Murphy clubhouse manager is going to be Brother Love. I
Brother
love
Love.
you.
Love it. Oh man.
Oh man, NorCal Sports has
No,
gone.
this is awesome. You just
WWE.
made
that's
this-
a-
this
that's
is
a
probably in the history of the short life of NorCal Sports Network. This has got to be one of the best segments ever. This is awesome.
It's a fantastic question.
This is awesome.
Although these
Gabe is
Oh.
gold dust.
Well done.
Oh, Dan, you got to Google gold dust in
All
your
right.
yeah. It will. Paul Heyman. Oh, he's a good heel.
If old school catchers used to always be kind of fat and chubby,
Oh,
then
there's a lot.
we
Yeah,
could,
Bam
we
Bam
could definitely
Bigelow or
we could definitely go Dusty Rhodes as our
Dusty
catcher.
Rhodes.
That'll be a good one. It'll be a good promo back there too.
Bench coach
Dusty-
could be Terry Funk.
Yeah,
Smoke.
Dusty
Terry
Rhodes. Dusty gave a great promo with that southern accent and that lisp he had. I tell you, brother.
Oh, so
Yes,
this is Kapler
brother.
right there.
We could. I mean, shoot.
No,
we could
you got to
go,
look at Gold Dust as in the old, like when he was old gold. That was
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're gonna get crazy. We can go third base coach, first base coach. I can see Terry
Oh.
Funk as a third base coach, waving
yeah.
him
I
in.
could see him waving him in
Yeah.
with that Brandon iron.
Yeah, absolutely. Get little dude love on the first base, just getting
Oh,
it.
dude, love.
And
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and since first base coach sometimes are Asian, or who's the Asian guy in the dugout next to Kapler? What's his
Kai
name?
Correa?
Kai Correa.
Kai Correa will
Mr.
be the
Fuji.
great Muta.
Remember Mr. Fuji? He was a manager.
All right, who's that guy right there?
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh,
No, it's not.
that's Marty Jannetty.
Oh, that's one of the Midnight Express guys, right? Yeah.
No, the Rockers.
Or the Rockers. That's what, not Midnight Express. Rockers.
Damn, I forgot
Yeah,
about Ultimate
Marty Jannetty,
Warrior.
I can see him that electric coming out of the bullpen as a reliever. Just yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. Same thing with Ultimate Warrior. He was all amped up every time he came in, too.
Oh yeah, just someone just got's gonna run out from left field and just run.
and there's
in.
Gold Dust. Oh,
And-
God.
Oh, Kapler ready. He's ready to bring him in.
And
Ah.
and since the Giants are always politically correct and have to have a female in the dugout, we're gonna go with Trish Stratus in the dugout,
Oh boy.
Gosh.
or Missy Hyatt.
Oh,
How about
You can go a lot of divas and go the right way.
Go
Lita,
Trish. Yeah.
yeah, Tori Wilson, Stacy Keebler. Damn, she had some legs on her. Some good ones out there. Trock, excellent
the
question.
one?
Excellent.
This is awesome. Fantastic. Way to get us off of
Is
Horrible
the
Giant.
Ultimate Warrior on our team? That now that would be. Hey, Trock, how about the Warrior being as our closer and coming in from the bullpen all crazy like he did?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that'll be good. I was thinking like, a couple closers that the Giants had. You go Rob Nen coming in, Rod Beck, and then you got Mr. Beard himself coming in. So you got a couple eras of closers that we can get some personalities that
It'd be awesome though.
you guys remember the Mad Hungarian with the Cardinals?
Yeah.
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 You know what I would love though? Ric Flair, if he was a closer, when he finishes it off, he just gives the woo right at the end.
Yeah.
Damn. Come on.
That's good.
Gosh.
That's real good.
All right.
That would take walk-up music to a whole different level right there.
Yep.
Trock, are you new to the chat? I haven't seen
I've
that
seen him in
name,
there.
but- Okay.
I've come in a couple times, usually follow Larry.
Oh, awesome.
Came over and visit you guys. And I think we had wrestling one night. You were talking, enjoyed it, enjoy the baseball. You got some good
Nice.
guys on here, so it's been fun. I appreciate you guys
Awesome.
letting me come and talk to you. So
Hey, not a problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thanks,
I'm
Trock.
glad you come to the channel and check us out.
Yeah.
So you do like the wrestling every once in a while.
oh, just back when I was in middle school, that was the heyday. I just turned 40, so back
Oh, yeah,
in
so that's-
I don't know when it was, 2000 or 94 to 98.
Mm.
kinda
Yeah,
right
the
in there.
'90s, the attitude era.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grew up in the best era in wrestling, just about right there.
And there you go. Sergeant Slaughter can sing the national anthem. I love it, Senior. Perfect.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, hey,
Awesome,
thanks
man.
for joining, Trock. Come back again. Join us
Yeah.
another time, and you're welcome to come on. We're as you know, we're here. If you're looking for Giants talk, we're here after every game. Okay.
Well, I appreciate
So-
it, boys, and thank you. And I can't wait to come up with another question we could banter at the end of it. So I appreciate
that's
it. Thank you much.
fantastic.
Awesome. All right.
So,
All right, boys.
Trock.
take it
Hey,
easy.
hey, what part of the Bay Area? You live in the Bay Area? Or?
I'm in the Monterey Bay. So I'm
Awesome.
out
Oh,
here,
nice.
out in the Salinas area. So
Oh, that's beautiful out there.
All right.
yep.
Very good.
Perfect,
All right.
man.
Hey, thanks,
Good
Trock.
boys. Talk to you soon. Thanks.
All right.
Take care.
Very good. That was Trock. And now we
Man,
welcome
that was
in.
Awesome.
We welcome him in. He's coming.
Gonna have a hard time coming after Truck.
Yeah, there's no way no one can beat that. And real quick, Logan, man, Mean Gene Okerlund. Who else? All right. Okay.
Chardal, you there?
Hey, gentlemen,
Hey, no top fives tonight, okay?
what are
We're
your
gonna-
thoughts on Tony Bennett passing away at the age of 96? Known for songs such as "I've Got You Under My Skin," "The Way You Look Tonight," "I
Can you
Left My Heart in
sing-
San
can you sing-
Francisco."
Hey, I think you should sing in honor of the great late
Mm.
Tony Bennett. You should sing either I got The Way You Look Tonight or I Left My Heart in San Francisco.
I think it needs to be I Left My Heart in San Francisco. That's
yeah,
what we
go
need
for
to
it,
do.
Chardal. Just Giants right after the Giants game. They won. Let's pretend they won. And
Pretend they won.
you need the lyrics?
Can I get the lyrics?
Go ahead and Google. Can we put the lyrics up?
I don't know.
You probably can.
Um,
Just sing a couple verses. You don't need to sing the whole song.
just
Yeah.
Google the verses.
Have you ever heard the song, Chardell?
I've heard of the song, but I don't have the lyrics pulled up.
Yeah, you can just Google Tony Bennett Left My Heart in San Francisco. You could and give it your best shot. No silliness. You've heard it after a Giants game, haven't you? You go to the Giants games, right?
I think he's looking it up.
I don't know. Can we?
Man,
put the-
Truck came with a great question, man.
Yeah,
I'm blown away.
That really had to make the brain work on that one. That was good.
Yeah, that was awesome. Dan is like, I have no clue.
Yeah. Okay, I can put these words up right now.
He's probably actually listening to it so he can get the right.
No, it's just he could do the first paragraph. The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay.
Yeah,
The glory that was home is of another day.
Yeah. I've been terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay.
Damn, I did not know those first few lyrics.
I didn't either.
I just know the main one.
Yeah, the chorus. I left my heart in San Francisco.
Just say the main part, Sean.
Yeah,
Let
how about
everybody
just
know.
do that? Just do the chorus.
You there, Chardal? We can't have dead air with our guest.
I don't think he wants to sing.
Look at that. Macho Man was 4 years in the minors with the Reds and the Cardinals.
That is
Wow.
true.
In the
Hey,
outfield, man, I even picked him. I didn't even know he was an outfielder.
That is true. I forgot. He
Wow.
did play a little minor league baseball.
How about
brother
that?
talked about that. You know who his brother is, Eric?
No,
His brother is Leaping Lanny Poffo in real life. Remember him?
no, I don't remember him.
The guy that always said a riddle at the start of he always had a rhyme.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was
okay.
his brother in real life.
You ready, Chardal?
Hey, Dan. What are some tips you would give the Giants if they want to come into Game 2 of this
I'm
national
not
series?
talking. I'm not going to talk the Giants anymore. They pissed me off right now. I already gave my
Hey.
tips. I gave my
Hey,
starting
Dan.
lineup.
Hey, Dan. Be hopeful that the Giants are gonna bounce back.
They probably will.
Be-
but
you have to be
I don't like the way they run their lineups out there, and that they.
Hey
tune
Dan. You
everything.
were telling me like when I didn't want to sing when the Giants lost. You told me like be hopeful, right? You know,
All right.
all the Giants fans wanted to hear me sing.
We want to hear you sing. There's they want to hear you sing the chorus of "I Left My Heart in San Francisco." Did you pull it up? Or I can
Oh, here
put
we
'em-
go.
I can put them up.
Bora.
On the,
Ask Chardal if he's going to apologize to me. Are you going to apologize to Bora?
for what? What do we got here?
Oh, he was
Bora,
threatening to dismember him yesterday.
I apologize that I meant to I was saying I'm gonna dismember him.
See?
Oh, you joking?
No, I got that. I got that reference because this musical that I watch, my favorite musical. I'm a big Broadway fan. I watch Little Shop of Horrors. It's about this man-eating plant, and there was the lead actor, Rick Moranis, played Seymour Krelborn in Little Shop of Horrors. He dismembered the sadistic dentist. You know, the dentist that was abusive to the girlfriend, Audrey. He actually cut him up and fed him to the plant.
Oh, don't think like that, Chardal. You don't want to watch that stuff. You might get negatively affected.
Why are you saying that?
Well, you seem to have glee.
I mean,
over
when somebody acts like that way to somebody else, you gotta get revenge on the other person by doing something like that.
That's kind of what's wrong with our society. People watch some of this stuff and then they want to act it out.
No, but like you know, I see men. You know, when people say something bad to me and are rude, I gotta give them a little taste of their own medicine and do something.
So
like
you gotta
that.
threaten them by dismembering them and putting them.
No, not dismember them.
No,
not dismember them. I want to use my own words and tell them I don't like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because
Gotta be
sometimes
careful.
you gotta use your.
All right, we're gonna get the chorus out of you, Chardal.
Let me sing it.
You go for it. Silence is golden here.
Well, we're pushing it up against 10 o'clock here. I'm about ready to.
I'm going home to my city by the bay.
There we go. Keep going. I left
my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me. Little cable cars come halfway.
Oh,
that's the old Gong show. He got gonged.
Oh my God. Okay.
You got gonged, Chardal, but he was trying.
Yeah, he was trying. I'll give
for
him
effort.
E for effort. I like it.
Good job, Chardal. All right, Chardal, close us out. We got a couple minutes.
I'm not a great singer.
Yeah, neither am I. That's why
I'm horrible.
That's why I have you. That's why I have you sing, because
I'm horrible. If I audition for America's Got Talent, they'll buzz me off right off when I say the first word. They're gonna kick me right off the set.
Yeah, you and me both.
I'm bad at singing.
Yeah. Hey Val, that was Eric. That was Eric that gonged him and put him out. I put him back in.
Yeah, get it right.
Hey Dan, I really like you.
Thank you, Chardal.
You're a very humble person. You always keep everything you say 100.
Well,
you're very honest and trustworthy in what you say. You never say anything that will upset somebody or make them feel like they want to vomit or throw up.
Oh, good. Just you earlier tonight.
Because I bet you have said some things in the past that make people want to throw up on somebody else.
No, me and Eric say things to make people throw up.
Yeah, we're the vomit-inducing parts of the show.
Dan,
here.
Have you said some things that make people gag?
I'm sure I have.
All right, let's.
I think probably all of us have, right?
Yeah.
Eric, have you said anything to somebody that makes people want to just gag and throw up and just not listen to you?
I think yeah.
We're
just
all
recently,
married. We're married.
Ask our wives.
The other day, remember when I wished Eddie to go back to the hospital so they could keep the winning streak?
Oh,
remember that? That was that was all for fun. That wasn't serious.
All right, Chardal, what do you got? Give us top fives tonight. Give us some top. Wait. I want you to give me, Chardal. Give us each one of us a different question. Top three, but it cannot be top foods, top ones you've done before, top Bay Area athletes. Think. Give us something different. Could be, just to give you an idea, it could be another city's top players. Okay. but don't give us the same questions.
Hey Dan.
Yeah.
Top 5 running backs in the National Football League.
Okay, I said 3.
Okay, that
All
was enough. We've already heard that question 500 times. I
Have
don't
we
want
heard
to
that
hear
one?
that no more.
I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah,
have we?
he says that all the time.
Wait,
when they said we've said this question before, top 5 running backs in the NFL.
Did you bring that one up before, Shardal?
No, I didn't bring that up.
I don't think he brought top running backs.
Yeah, he has.
Has he, Los?
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
I've
haven't
that
heard
one.
him, but he may have on another show.
I have.
All right, I'll give you top 3 running backs. McCaffrey. This is off the top of my head here, so I'm to Dalvin Cook, and I could go Saquon Barkley, or how about I'm gonna go. Even though he had a down year last year, I still like Jonathan Taylor.
Hey Dan. Top 5 spices in the world.
I don't know. I'm not going for that one. I said keep it top 3, Shardal. Your segment got cut to
Los,
top 3.
Top 3 Bay Area sports franchises.
Here we go again. Come on, man.
Eric.
God.
I told you Eric says things that make you vomit.
Damn, man.
Niners, Warriors, Giants.
Okay, hurry up, Shardal.
Hey,
top
Eric,
3.
calm down. It's a freaking show. Stop doing that. You're overreacting. See, I overreact too sometimes. I know people get mad at me for that. Don't you dare do that, Eric. Don't you show me that middle finger. I'll do things to you. You won't even imagine showing me that middle finger.
Oh,
God, come on.
What is wrong with the middle finger?
All right,
Don't you have any other better hand signals to show me than that middle finger? Now you're showing.
God.
Is that what you're doing? You want
Eric's
me to get the hell off of the show?
Eric's a military man. Don't mess with him.
Eric wants me to get the hell off this show.
Man, we've been going 1 hour and 58
Yeah,
minutes.
we're going to 2 hours, and so we got 2 more minutes, Shardal. Top 3, give it quickly. Give me another top 3. I want to hear what's running through that mind of yours.
Hey Dan, top 3 Hollywood actors
Of all time?
of all time.
Ooh, all time. How about? Oh gosh, there's a lot. I'm just trying to think of some of my favorites.
Yeah, go with your favorites. That's the easier way.
I mean, I'm into a lot of comedy, so I love Bill Murray. He, especially in What About Bob, that was one of my favorite movies. But Denzel Washington's got to be one,
That's a
right?
good 3, Logan. Good 3, Logan.
Denzel
Yeah.
Washington.
Those would be close.
How about?
Yeah, you gotta have more. You gotta have Hanks. You gotta
How about
have Hanks in
action guy? Hanks or Cruise is a pretty good actor. Tom Cruise. But how about Harrison Ford?
there. Harrison Ford's good.
Yeah,
good.
I don't know. There's a lot of them.
That's good.
There's Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Yeah.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood would be. I just
I'm a
saw that.
Pacino.
All right,
I'm a-
cool. That was a good segment.
I'm a Pacino guy
Woo!
myself.
All right, he's got
Hey,
one
Eric.
more for you, Eric. He's got a
Nope.
top
Hey,
3 for
Eric.
you.
You know what my top 5 is? There you go. Woo!
Eric, man, he keeps taking Chardall out.
Man,
I
it's,
keep adding him in.
it's 10:02.
I'm the compassionate one here.
My God.
Eric taking control of the show and just dumping Chardall every
Dumping.
3 minutes.
Hey Eric, top 5 historical figures from World War II.
Oh, come on, you've already asked that one. You just lost.
He's asked that question 500 times.
He's
Oh my God.
He's getting Eric really riled up.
Damn.
Chardall, ask him the top 6 World War II.
Eric, I'm
characters.
sorry for riling you up. I'm gonna stop asking those questions. I already asked them already.
Yes,
Ask 'em-
I know that.
I promise I won't.
Just ask him. Just do it differently. Ask him the top 7 World War II.
I promise I'm not gonna do that again. I'm sorry for getting you riled up.
Oh man,
This is not the channel to get people riled up. I mean, it is because the Giants lost, so it is a channel to get riled up.
All right, you got Los now. Los's turn. Give him the top 3. Los likes. You missed. Well, give him a top 3. Something to do with sports in another franchise outside the Bay
Los,
Area.
how many wins do you think the 49ers are going to have by the end of the 2023 season?
11.
Hey, Eric, how many wins do you think the San Francisco 49ers will have by the end of the 2023 season?
12.
Dan, same question for you. How many wins do you think the San Francisco 49ers will have by the end of the 2023 NFL season?
6. No, I'm
Why
kidding.
do you say 6?
I'm kidding.
That's not.
Are you counting regular season only, or are you counting playoffs, everything?
Only regular season.
I think they go 13-4.
You got to consolidate your questions. How many wins will the Niners have this year?
Hey, Dan, who will start week 1 of the 49ers season, Brock Purdy or Trey Lance?
I'm going to go with Trey Lance. I think they'd be foolish to rush Purdy if he's not. I don't care if he's 90%. I want him 100%. And I also want to see Trey Lance because I think, personally, Trey Lance's upside is higher than Purdy's. And if you don't play Trey Lance and give him a shot, I think you just wasted an unbelievable opportunity to see what you have.
I mean, I'm a big 49ers fan, but I don't know why people are throwing so much shade on Trey Lance. Let the kid develop before criticizing him. I just don't agree with people who put players down like that. It's just not my thing. I just don't agree with it.
Chardell, I got a question for you. Does any of the show let you on their channel as often as we do?
Not I try and get onto Larry Krueger, but like he's not able to get me on his show because he has so many guests on his show that it's not that easy as Dan, because Dan can easily get me on because you don't have as Larry Krueger does. He has like 8 people on one panel.
He's also got 20,000 subs. And
it's not easy to get onto Larry Krueger's YouTube channel like that. I mean, Dan is very easy to get on, right? He just sends me the link and I pop into the show.
It's not going to be that way forever, but you should talk to Dan since we let you on so often about sponsoring the show. Give Dan a call.
Hey, Dan, are you going to constantly let me onto the show? Because you've been letting me on the show a lot, but I mean, I really like coming on here, so I don't mind coming on here a lot. Because I love coming on here and talking about the Giants and talking about all about Northern
Viewers
California
are dropping.
sports.
We're down to 35.
Because this is the NorCal Sports Network. Everything about Northern California sports.
That's right. That's right.
And I know a lot
we let you on, Chardall, when it's, again, when we're doing the beginning of a show, that's, going to be Eric and I and Los. And if we have special guests. So we bring you on, Chardall, just to have a little banter back and forth toward the end of the show.
I'm really sorry when I kept asking for the link. I know you were kind of like pissed off about the Giants losing, and I was constantly asking you for the link.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I feel bad that I did that, and I feel bad that you yelled at me because I was asking you for the link, and you were you were ranting about the Giants.
A lot of it was some of it, Chardall, was just entertainment value. Okay, a lot of it's just for entertainment value, but I'm not gonna.
Hey, Eric,
just so you know, Chardall.
Oh my God,
hilarious! I'm not gonna bring you on any of the shows in the beginning it's only at the very end because
Hey,
it's
hey Eric,
that's just
can
how
you
it
not
goes.
can you not lose your patience with me, please? I won't get you angry. I'm sorry. Can we just start off on a brand new slate?
I
This
tell
is-
you what,
please.
how about we end this and then we could start over tomorrow? How's that sound?
I promise that I won't do that because you got really riled up and
This is therapy time.
hey Dan, I have a disability. You need to know that.
What? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. Of course, is that something that?
No, I was born with a disability.
Okay. Well,
And then Eric was yelling at me. You know, he can you like
you want me to spank
it's
him?
also my fault. No, it's also my fault too to
What
get
is
him
going
angry.
on?
So
What
I
is
shouldn't have
going on?
crossed the line.
Okay. Now, someone
I-
in the chat is asking if you want to share. You don't have to share, Shardal, but someone's asking. Boris says, "What's the disability?" Now, again, you don't have to ask that. That is
I don't
none
I
of
don't
our
feel
business. If you
comfortable
don't want
sharing
to, that's
because
fine. That's fine. You don't need to do that. But sometimes, Shardal, we're having fun because this is entertainment. Okay, we're not taking
But,
ourselves serious
hey,
here.
Hey, Eric, sometimes that entertainment, that's not entertainment for me. I find that to be kind of rude. To me, that's not my type. That's sick entertainment for me.
What's that?
No, I mean, that's like that type of entertainment isn't fun for me. I mean, I like a little bit of entertainment, but I just don't want it to cross boundaries where it kind of gets offensive and starts, going into a different area.
I see. You give us a specific.
Because I like to keep it a little bit banter, but let's not let's not make it be offensive, where people are started saying that it's starting to get a little bit offensive. People are not liking it.
Who's being offensive?
No, I mean I like fun, but like sometimes my friends have too much fun with me, where it's just like I can't take it. You're having way too much fun with me. It's getting uncomfortable for me. Having too much fun.
Oh, I see. Are you
Where they start talking about inappropriate jokes and they start making jokes like that. Those are not that's not the entertainment for me.
I got you. You okay
haven't
with the?
done that.
You
We
okay
haven't
with
done
the?
that.
You okay
I'm okay
with the fly
I'm
doll
okay
and
with-
the buzzing?
That's fun. That's not offensive for me. That's fun entertainment for me.
Okay.
I can handle that that entertainment.
Yeah, I don't think anyone, me, Dan, or Lois haven't been offensive in any way.
No, I'm not saying that, but I just let's keep the jokes, the entertainment to PG-13. Let's not get it to like go over PG-13.
I don't think we ever have.
I think dismembering someone might be.
That's
that might be R-rated.
Yeah.
No, I mean like, but like I didn't want to do that, but like. I was getting taunted by Bora because he wasn't trying to taunt me, but I was just, saying like, I don't like people taunting me. The chat is not supposed to be a place where people are toxic.
Yeah,
The
I think
chat's supposed to be where everybody's
we got a pretty
friendly
good
and-
we got a pretty good audience here. That's
Yeah, we do.
pretty.
We got some guys,
understanding.
we got some mods in there that do a pretty good job.
I
Hey.
don't see anybody being
So it looks like we can start brand new tomorrow. Like what happened with Eric and I. Let's just start brand new tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Let's have a good let's have a good clean show tomorrow. No riling anybody up.
Well, we never try and do that, Shardal.
No.
You-
I was riling Eric up because he was yelling at me because I was asking him like top 5 questions we already asked.
Oh, you got it.
And then Eric said, "We've already heard that already multiple times. You're saying it over and over again."
Yeah, Mario says
Correct.
the chat is a safe place. It's a place where you can come, be with your brothers, sisters, share who you are, what's bothering you. It's a very safe place. It's a place where
Hey, Dan, I have a question for you. If you were living on a deserted island and you could bring one item with you that you truly cherish, what would you bring?
My wife.
Hey, Los, if you were living on a deserted island and you could bring one item that you'd really like to bring that you cherish, what item would you bring?
My mistress.
Hey, Eric, if you were living on a deserted island in the middle of nowhere and you could bring
Same
one
as Dan.
thing that you would like to bring with you.
Same as Dan.
Eric losing.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
I'm not sure if I'm enjoying Chardal more or watching
Yeah,
Eric just lose it.
I'm telling you, Ted, that was
Hey,
one
hey.
of the best. That was one of the best tanks in World War II.
Hey Dan, am I the entertainment of
about
the
it.
show?
What's that?
Am I
Chardal?
am I the entertainment of the show tonight?
Well, we went from 35 to 44, so it looks like maybe you are.
Maybe I am the entertainment of the show.
Right now, yeah, this is
How many views do you think this video is gonna get by like the end of the day?
well, if we cut it out and make you the centerpiece of a short, I'm expecting 2 to 3 million.
Hey, Eric, can you guys ask guys to subscribe to the SG Sports Talk channel so I can get more subscribers? I'm at 205 right now.
We are trying to build this channel.
No, but you need to ask other people.
How about you tell people to subscribe to the NorCal Sports Network?
No, but
How
I
about
need to get I need to get monetized. I'm at 205 subscribers. I
What do
made
you think we're
55
trying to
videos so
do?
far.
What do you think we're trying to do?
No, I'm at 205 subscribers and I've made 55 videos so far,
right,
which is not that many.
We're
I
at
need to make
more
more.
content.
How do I make more content?
How did you make it before?
Asking different people to come on my show.
There you go.
You've had Grant
Keep
Cohn
doing it.
on your show, haven't you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
you're
you should
big
get
time.
Grant Cohn on your show.
We will. We'll get Grant on.
How many guests do you get on your show on a normal day?
Los.
Man,
Well-
we started this before 10 o'clock. It is now 10:15.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. My
Hey,
team's
hey,
getting
Dan, I'm
upset with me here, Chardal. They're
I'm predicting that the Giants get
Los is on oxygen.
Dan, the San Francisco Giants are gonna win by a score of 6-5 tomorrow night against Washington.
6-5. Okay, I think it might be a little lower scoring than that, just because.
I'm predicting
Logan
that
Webb.
Sable hits a home run, Yastrzemski hits a home run, and Flores hits a home run.
Hey Barry, don't. Barry says, "Look, I can't lose subs, Chardal." Barry Music says he has to leave the channel. Chardal is not imparting anything. I'm hoping he means just for tonight, just for now. Don't leave us for good, because Chardal is a.
I think it just means for tonight. I don't mean he's leaving the channel permanently.
Yeah, this is why, Chardal, we have you. To be honest with you, we have you come on at the end because you add some entertainment value, but not a lot of depth.
Hey, Dan, I would like to say, like, you saying that's an honor for that coming out of your mouth.
That's an honor, Dan.
We need.
I have no doubt.
You know how
We need more.
You don't
we
know
need
how much
more,
that means.
more depth.
You don't know.
More depth out of you.
You don't know how much that Eric. You don't know how much what Dan said means to me. Eric, I was saying You don't know how much what Dan just said to me. How much that means to me. What he said.
You're saying that you don't have any depth means something to you because it came from Dan?
No, I'm saying Dan. Like what the words that Dan just said to me. They
That you
mean
have
a
no
lot
depth.
to me.
He said you had no depth.
I'll try and add more depth. Make
More
the show
depth.
more interesting.
Yes, more depth. Maybe write out some of your questions beforehand so you can. What you want to do is write out all your questions, and then keep a list, Chardal, on a couple pieces of paper as they get longer. Your questions, and then if you've already asked it, cross it out. Okay, then you don't have to ask the same question.
Because normally when I went on Grant Cohn's YouTube, when I went on Grant Cohn's show, we did like a 21 question show where I wrote 21 questions on a sheet of paper, and then did a rapid fire round and asked Grant Cohn as many questions and get as many responses from you as possible.
All right, that's what your next assignment is. Rapid questions that are not long, that require long answers, that are one sentence answers. Is that what you did with Grant Cohn?
Yeah, I asked questions and they were short.
Yeah, that's what we want. We don't want top fives that drag out and that ask too many, that require too much thinking. Just first thing that comes out of our mind, to our mind. That's what I want you to do. Give me, 10 questions, 20 questions, whatever, but rapid fire, what's your favorite ice cream? Boom. What's your favorite movie? Boom. What's your favorite athlete? Boom, boom, boom. Got it?
Because if you do it that way, Eric's not going to get riled up if it's short. Like you ask short questions. What's your favorite movie, or what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
So I'll try and keep everything short because.
I think Eric has you've knocked Eric out of the ring. You did him in, and the chat is saying your 5 minutes is up. We actually gave you about 25, so we're gonna let you go, Chardal. Come back in the next night or two when we have another show. We'll be on tomorrow night at 8. And then you have, your questions.
Hey, Dan, it was really great coming on the NorCal Sports Network. I really love your show. And make sure you guys subscribe to the NorCal Sports Network. Dan has some really great content for all of you guys. So you don't want to miss out. So make sure you click that like and subscribe button, and click on the notifications bar so you'll always be updated the next time Dan goes live.
Awesome. Thanks, Chardal. Give your channel a plug again. What's the name of Chardal's channel?
My YouTube channel is SG Sports Talk channel.
Okay, SG Sports Talk. Just SG Sports Talk, right?
SG Sports Talk.
That stands for Chardal Gupta, right?
Yeah.
SG Sports Talk. Everybody go subscribe to it. Help Chardal out. Help him get his numbers up. And maybe he can get monetized someday. Go SG Sports Talk. All right, Chardal.
Have a good night, gentlemen, and I'll see you on another San Francisco Giants postgame show.
Awesome. Have a good one, Chardal. Take care.
Have a good one, guys. Take care.
All right.
Later.
There he is. Chardal from SG Sports Talk. The number 93 sports channel. No, I don't know where he is. But
Eric is drained.
Eric looks hey, it can happen. It can happen. There is that effect. Yeah.
We were doing so good at 90 minutes for a long time.
I know.
We were right at it. I was like, we're doing good.
I know. We had to bring in Chardal late. I felt bad kind of getting on him, but Chardal's entertainment. Chardal is just, he's here for entertainment, gives some people a good laugh.
Entertainment is good.
You enjoyed it, Mario.
Entertainment is good with, just the right amount of it.
Just the right amount. Yeah.
I think we kind of OD'd. No, we didn't we OD'd on that entertainment.
Eric's going to need to get off, have a little, maybe take something, huh? Maybe go
have a bowl or some Lucky Charms or something.
Either that or maybe some Valium.
No, I don't need that stuff.
Nice
plug. I'm all good.
Mario says, I'm only watching when Chardal comes on. That's hilarious.
You should go to his channel.
Mark,
Yeah, go to his channel. Mario,
Mario, go
subscribe.
subscribe. SG
Yeah.
Sports Talk. SG Sports Talk.
In fact, call into his show. That would be a great dialogue.
There you go. He needs guests.
Yes,
Go
next,
for it, Mario.
Mario, you could be his sidekick. You
There
and
you go.
Chardal. I'll watch. I would watch that. In fact, I donate to watch that. I'll donate $4.99 to watch Mario and Chardal be like
I could go be a guest.
co-hosts.
Oh man.
Eric, you could be a guest.
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chardal,
long
if you're
shot.
still out there, invite us on. Invite us on your show. We'll come over. We'll bring everybody over and your numbers will shoot through the moon. Right? Just boom. All right. I feel like I'm doing Frank Red's show now with the background music. Trying
I
to
like how
talk
he's got-
through it.
It's a little bit loud, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I like hey, that's
You're gonna have
another
to
show.
You're gonna have to get Frank on here.
Yeah, I got to get Frank on here.
Yeah.
Go watch. Go subscribe
Yeah.
everybody to In the Dungeon. Let me type that out. It's EN, right?
Yeah, EN.
EN THA.
Yeah,
In
I
the
think so.
Dungeon. I may spell it wrong. How's dungeon spelled? DUNGEON,
ON, I think.
right?
Yeah.
Eric,
There it
you
is.
like that one?
I think that's it, guys.
I missed that. What'd I miss?
In the Dungeon.
Go up.
YouTube it. In the
Dungeon.
Dungeon. Is that the right spelling for In the Dungeon?
I think that's it. I think it might be all together, but it's similar. You should be able to find it.
Let me see. In the Dungeon.
Have a good night, Val.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining the NorCal Sports Network tonight. Giants lost a tough
Thanks,
one. But we'll be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Game will probably be over about 7, but we'll probably do an 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock sounds good.
I'll need you guys to watch closely because I'll miss part of the game. Probably.
And real
the
quick, keep your
second half.
ears and eyes to the channel because if anything gets breaks with trade deadline stuff, we'll make sure we get on and talk about it.
Yeah. Giants make a trade, anything of noteworthy, we'll come right on. Mario says we have unmatched chemistry. Very
Yeah,
good.
appreciate
Thank
that,
you.
Mario. Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of fun. Just we're just here.
Thanks,
rapping.
Val. I appreciate it. Yeah, Mark,
Make
I
it-
see you in there. I go anytime it goes live. If we're not live, yeah, I'm always.
Hey, can
checking
you
them out.
you replayed that? I want you to replay sometime when Chardal got you just losing it. I could see he really got to you tonight, didn't he?
It was just the same stuff. Oh, I'm getting tired. We're getting long into the show, and then it's just the
Yeah,
same
it's
stuff over.
it's a long show. We're trying to keep these to about 90 minutes. We went. Oh man, we're 2 hours and 23 minutes.
We
What? Wait a
failed
minute.
tonight.
Wait a minute.
Ew.
We were at 90, right?
Yeah,
when he came on, we were right, maybe just a tad over hour 30.
Yeah.
We were hour 30. Man, we're 224 now. What happened? I guess I lost track. Lost track of. Yeah, we need a segment called Dan's Rant. Yeah, maybe so. I usually don't go on too many rants, you know.
No, this is your first big one of the.
This is my. I kind of did a Larry Kruger rant tonight.
This is your-
I was
Well,
a little.
honorary.
The mistake was we're gonna let you on for 5 minutes. One.
Ah,
question.
yeah, exactly. Someone's got to monitor.
No,
me.
that's not your fault.
I guess
Chuck.
Eric.
That was
Eric
good. No, that was good.
Eric was knocking him out, but I kept having compassion on him because I yelled at him so hard. You know, I was a little bit flustered. Even I was in my rhythm, and then I saw that. Can you send me the link? And we just started the show, and I was like,
Well, we were kind of deep into it. We were like 10 minutes into it.
yeah, 10 minutes into the show, and I'm in my rant, and I'm like, you know, that's when I'm kind of recapping things. And you know, when I watch the Giants game, guys, I watch very kind of with a not just as a fan's eye, but as a scout or a manager, coach. You know, I played the game and I'm kind of been a student of the game, and I think, and I'm just like the whole thing with sending Flores up with for Wisely, it just didn't settle well with me because I knew that they weren't going to pitch to him and they were going to leave it up to Schmidt. And it's like, oh, dang it.
I got it.
What
This
do you
is
got?
perfect. This is what we're doing. If baseball can get a pitch clock, we could get a Chardal clock. So as soon as he gets on, I'm putting up a timer. It's gonna
Oh,
be
there
right
you go.
here. It's gonna be right here. He's got 5 minutes. And once
5
that's
minutes.
done, I don't care if he's mid-sentence. He's gonna have the time. He's gonna know exactly where he's at. Yes, thank you, senior. Woo!
So yeah,
And it's up, exactly. Just like with the pitcher. It's either a strike or a ball, or it's either a strike to the hitter or
buzzer
a ball
goes
to the
off,
pitcher.
gong. We'll have to hold
Done.
to it. Yeah, we'll have to hold to it. We'll have
Yep.
to. Well, you know what we're gonna do when we do that? We're gonna give Chardal the ground rules first, so he doesn't feel anything
Fair enough.
that he doesn't feel like he's being.
We'll lay
picked
down
on.
the law, and then the timer
Yeah.
goes up. Boom.
And it's just the law of the land. That's how it's got to go.
That's what we're
And
doing. Yes.
you know, that's just the way it's got to be. So what do you
And
got?
it's-
Any final thoughts tonight, Los?
Caught him off
It
guard.
was- it was quality for 90 minutes, and then it became quantity.
Yeah.
But
Some of the chat got a little kick out of it, though. It looked like.
yeah, some do.
No, they were getting a kick out of me. They weren't getting a kick out of Chardal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Graves says you lowered his top 5.
To 3, but he went back to 5.
You lowered his top 5 to top 3. Lower his time to 3 minutes. Yeah, Chardal has a fan following, and then he has some others that it's a mix. You know,
The issue I have is just the repeat of the same stuff over. It's not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's nothing personal against the guy. It's just
oh,
gotta get it there.
Heroku gives a good idea. Base it on how many runs the Giants scores, how many minutes he gets. I
oh,
like that.
So they get shut out a lot.
that means nothing.
That
Exactly.
means he doesn't get to come on.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, that could be a new rule. If they score 8 runs, but he says
8
max
minutes.
5, I guess we'd have to give him 8 minutes just for the heck of it. He's not going to get too many 5 minutes with that criteria. Chardal may be getting 2 to 3 minutes a night.
Yeah. Yeah, with the average of the last 3 games. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, we
I'm
don't
not
want to.
ripping anybody. Come on now, guys. I'm not ripping.
No, Eric's not ripping
No,
someone with a
not ripping.
disability. He's not. He just, yeah. And, you know, frankly, we really didn't know he had a disability to the point where, you know.
He
but,
acknowledged it. Yeah.
yeah. And, you know, we never want to hurt anybody's feelings in any way. You know, that's not what we're about.
It's just when you're sitting here for almost 2 hours and you're hearing the same stuff, you know.
Yeah, you know,
It's-
Bora,
move
we've been
along, move
talking
along.
about that, having different topics. We're actually working on that, coming up with some segments where we just stay on a topic and then we're going to go to something else. And hey, we're going to be covering football too, guys. So next week we're going to have, was it Thursday, Los? 27th?
Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have
Jordan Elliott,
gosh,
Niner
I just drew a
Nation.
blank. Yeah, Jordan Elliott from Niner Nation will join us next Thursday. We'll be talking.
Deep
It's an
football
off
knowledge
day
there.
for the Giants. So we'll be talking some 49er football as camp is opening, and we'll get into that. And Jordan will break down things. So that'll be really good. So and then
Are you ready for some football?
yeah, football is coming, but we're not going to go off the Giants, okay? We're here. This is the go-to place on YouTube for consistent San Francisco Giants talk. You're going to get it here after every ball game and every big news event. Bora says he'd love to come on sometime. Whoever Bora is, absolutely, Bora. Come on in when we're ready. Tonight we're closing out, but jump in sometime. So watch the Giants go on this big streak now that we put this, Haruku put this minutes. Watch the Giants start scoring 10 runs a game for the next week.
It's not going to be every day. Can't be every day.
That would be hilarious. That would just be hilarious. That would be like, I would say, man, God has a great sense of humor if the Giants start scoring 10 runs.
I know, right?
Hey, Will B, I'm down for that. Fantasy football.
Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know.
Oh yeah, we got to do we're going to be doing our fantasy football draft, and you're looking at the commissioner. Put that other hat on. Put the commissioner hat on.
Oh yeah, here I got the
There
list
you're
right
dealing
now.
right there, man.
Right now
Don't
we
mess.
got one,
Hey,
3, 4,
do
5,
not mess
9.
with this guy right there. I'm telling you. Let me see. How can I do that? Yeah, this guy. No, not that guy. The guy on the right. How do we get him centered?
Hold on. There. Nope. Hold
How
on,
do you
Dan.
do
I
that?
got it.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. Don't mess. If you're in the fantasy football league, you better not try and pull a fast one. 'Cause-
Bora, you want in, huh?
Hey, did we set our number? Did we set it at $50?
I think that's what you. I think we're debating between 25 and 50.
I think 50 would be good. Can everybody afford 50?
We'll have to ask. But
That's
so far,
that's 600 in the kitty, and we'll give 400 to the winner, right, Los?
Yeah.
100 to second and third, or what do we? Or 150, and how does that work?
It depends how many teams we get. If we
We're
have
gonna
a
have 12.
12-man league,
We're gonna have a 12-man league.
then it should be
so far, that's 10 people.
first, second, and third place would get their money back, and then the rest of the money would be divided by first and second place.
So it'd be 400 and 150, and then the
Yeah.
third place would get their 50 back.
Or I think we should go 450. Yeah, 400 and 150 is fine. Yeah.
Or you can go 450, 150.
Either way.
Hey, Bora,
Yeah.
I got you on the list. You're number 10. How many people can we have in the league?
12.
So we only got room for 2 more.
And here's the thing, guys, because I've dealt with this too many times before. If you don't have your money by draft day, Venmo to Dan, you're not in. None of this, I'll pay you later. That don't
There
work.
you go.
I'm not playing. Like that is, I've seen that too much, and then their team gets off to a bad start and they never pay. So you want to get in this league, you have to have the money by draft day. No,
Not draft day. Day before the draft day, because if we have somebody short wings us, we need to have time to get somebody else
yeah,
in the
good
league.
point. Good point. Good point.
We're at 11 now with Will B. So this is who we got so far. Dan, Los, and me, of course. Senior, MF. Liam
5.
wants to get in.
6,
Mario is in it.
7,
Hiroku,
8,
Cameron, Tyson,
9,
Bora,
10.
and Will B. Will
B.
Martinez. All right, there's 12.
12. All right, we're going to start this up in when will our draft be? Late August, early September?
Late August, like the weekend, or the week of.
I think right after the final, at least after the final preseason games, to make sure that nobody's out for the year or something. That
We'll have 3 divisions of 4 teams.
Ooh, is that how we're going to do it? Not just not round robin. Just
We could do round robin, or we could play head to head and go 3 teams, 4 divisions, or 3 divisions, 4 teams each, and each division will be named by a great.
Hey, you know what? How many do we still have room for one more in there?
Nope, we got 12.
Because I know Sean Proctor. I was holding a spot for Sean, I think.
I thought we had 11.
We got 12.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Sean because
Get Kruger in here.
Yeah, I like playing with Larry.
Go play.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
we will have to talk about this, us
Yeah.
three, how we want to do this.
All right, everybody.
All right.
It is 10:40 Friday night. It's time to get out of here. We're going to do a can't go. I lost my energy tonight. I let it all out in the beginning. So here's your Arrivederci coming. You ready?
Hey, real quick, Luigi wants us to cover Sacramento Kings as well. Well, we may have to do
Yeah, we'll cover the Kings. All right, ready? All right, everybody. Thanks for joining.
In the NorCal Sports Network. Back tomorrow night after Giants Washington Nationals, 8 p.m. Saturday, July 22nd. Giants got to get a big victory. Logan Webb's got to be the stopper. You got a 3-game losing streak. Your ace has got to go out there and shut them down tomorrow. And for Los D, for Eric, to our special guest, Trock, who brought in some wrestling content
Awesome.
tonight.
That was awesome. The highlight of the night.
Yeah, and Chardal joined us. But we're back tomorrow night, everybody. Thank you for joining. Arrivederci. Ciao.